No, we
Like,
don't
look at
mention
what
the fact
Donald
that
Trump
the
is doing to the
Republican
black
Party was
community right
the
now.
ones that freed the
Look
slaves.
at
We
what
only
you
mention the
can
fact
sit
that the
here and,
Democrats
like,
was
deny history, but look at what Donald Trump is doing to
you
black
denying
people now.
history. You
Look
the
at what
one
Donald
denying
Trump is doing to the
history.
black
You the
community
one who
now
denying
also.
history because
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. First of all, which wave of the Klan are you discussing? Sure, how about this? Which wave of the Klan are you
Okay,
discussing?
are you going to answer my
Which
question now?
are
Was
the...
Lincoln a Republican or a Democrat?
He was a Democratic Republican.
Doesn't matter what he was.
He was a Democratic Republican?
Yes, it was the Democratic Republican Party.
Boondis Owens.
Before it was the GOP, it was the Democratic Republican Party. Stop it.
You see why y'all? Keep losing?
Stop it.
This is why y'all keep losing.
No, we're not.
This is why y'all keep losing.
Voted.
You can't tell the truth.
You voted alongside a man that
doesn't matter who
voted.
Civil rights legislation going back.
You cannot tell the truth. You can't tell the truth to save your fucking life. That's why you're wrong.
Stop it.
You can't tell the truth, bro.
I know I'm right.
The truth ain't in
my point.
The truth ain't in
None of
you
the
at all.
numbers made sense. That's why they're investigating.
The truth ain't in you at all. I'm sorry.
You can't
the truth ain't
prove
in
your
you.
point.
The truth is not in you.
You can't.
Let's just prove
John Brown.
Candace,
Was John Brown a Democrat or a Republican?
He was It was the Democratic Republican Party. Boop.
He was a Democratic Republican.
He was a part of the Democratic Republican Party,
and that's why you're a problem.
GOP.
Oh my
God! You can't tell the truth,
even
that's why you're a problem.
How is it? Listen, what was that party created?
When was what party created?
The Democratic Republican Party.
There is no such thing as the Democratic.
That's what it was called before the Grand Old Party.
There's no such thing as the Democratic Republican Party.
Actually, the Republican Party was founded in Texas by a majority black people. It was 80 black people and 3 white people.
The Republican Party is working together. It was the Republican Party was out of Ripton, Wisconsin. It's out of Ripton, Wisconsin, and it was created in 1852.
No, it was invented in Texas. You can look it up.
No, it wasn't.
Look it up. I'll go, can I pull up proof?
Hey,
can I pull up proof? It was made in Texas by a majority black people.
Are you saying that in Texas, black people had
my people suffer for lack of knowledge?
Wait a second. Are you telling me right now?
Black people suffer for lack of knowledge.
Shania, are you saying that in Texas, during the time
there
of
is no
chattel
such
slavery
thing
in
as
the
the Democratic Republican Party,
that black people created a political party to go against white people? Is that your claim?
Black people created the Republican Party in Texas, and I'll show you proof.
Black people created the party of Lincoln.
I'll just show you proof. Instead of you laughing and crying like a chimp, I'll show you proof.
I swear to God, y'all dumb as fuck, and you believe anything they tell you.
Can I ask a question, Manny? Okay, maybe this could bring a little bit context. Would you agree that at least those Democrats who are part of the Triple K were way more conservative?
Were the Democrats part of the Triple K conservative? Yes, I would agree with that.
All right, can I read? Wait, can I read?
Wait, hold on, wait.
No.
Hold on, that's the host. Let him talk. That's the host. Let him talk. That's the host. Let him talk. Shut up.
And then we can move on. So is it possible to say that there was some type of switch that took place? Because if those same conservatives,
because they work together,
were voting Democrat, right? And to oppose slavery, those same individuals are casting their ballot Republican today. That wouldn't make sense.
You talking about the party switch narrative?
Absolutely. I'm just asking this.
Democrats and Republicans work together.
Can I answer the host? Damn, can y'all shut the fuck up like me and the host?
Shut up,
talking?
Boondis Owens.
Yes. I've heard that narrative before, but I don't agree with it. But I don't agree with it, and I'll tell you why. When you look at most of the black community, most of us are conservative in the way that we think and the way that we move. If we're gonna be completely honest, most of us are conservative. So if we're talking about the party switch, I think the party switch was us agreeing with a whole lot of bullshit that don't necessarily go with the way that we live our normal lives. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at black people, like, bro, most are fiscally conservative.
Conservative vice lord.
Okay.
Can I get the big screen, T-Bone?
Can I read? No.
Can I get the big screen?
I've been waiting to say this for like
I don't really care.
A majority. Shut up, bro. A majority of the 600 delegates to the 1867 Republican
Democratic
Texas were black. But the white delegates will ultimately control the party's most important position.
White delegates,
yeah.
Like black people have.
It says the majority of the 600 delegates.
Political power in Texas. Stop it. Look, I saw that.
Yes, they did. The majority of the 600 delegates of 1867 Republican Convention were black.
Jeffersonians
You're just talking out of your ass. You just talk over people and you talk with a cold ass voice. So you think you're smooth as fuck.
Grand Old Party. So on and so forth, right?
Also known as Jeffersonian Republicans.
Yeah, and so like when we're talking about the evolution of When we're
Just
talking
look it
about
up.
the evolution, when we're talking about the evolution of political parties in this country,
You can find an argument
right?
to back up anything these days.
Yeah,
This shit
I
is
can
crazy.
listen because I do research, bro. Like
This shit
Yeah,
is
I
crazy.
do
You
actually
ain't
research.
researched
I
a
do.
damn thing.
Listen,
You looked up
I do.
Encyclopedia
I don't,
Britannica on
man.
fucking
Look, I
Google.
just look for peer-reviewed
You ain't
sources.
researched shit.
And I just follow the
You ain't
facts.
researched
That's
shit.
all
What
it.
are you talking
That's
about?
all of it. That's all of it. Look, and if I was you,
All right,
I
then
would feel
why?
bad too if voting alongside.
Okay, so the original
But I'm not the
KKK
one that
wasn't
made you do
Republican.
that decision. You made that
Oh my
decision
God.
all on your own.
No, I did make that assertion
You
because
made
it's
that
true.
decision that this is
You
a
a fucking
detriment
liar.
to black people. It's been a detriment to black
Bro,
people
you
ever since
gaslight
January
people
20th.
so much.
It's been a
You
negative
gaslight
impact to
so
black
much
folk.
that shit is
He's
sickening.
targeting
I
black
swear to
people
God,
and
it's fucking
importing white
sickening.
nationalists. He's literally importing white supremacists.
You a professional gaslighter.
Stop it, Manny.
You a
Stop it.
professional
No, I'm not.
gaslighter.
I'm not. I'm
Yes,
telling
you
you
are.
what Donald Trump
Yes,
has
you
done.
are.
That his
You a
economic policies
professional
have been
gaslighter.
detrimental, disproportionately to black people. That his policies economically have been
No.
harmful to black people.
I absolutely
Parents have
disagree.
been harmful to black people.
Absolutely
Mass
disagree.
deportation has been harmful
Absolutely.
to black people.
More than Barack Obama?
Him in his
Have his
attempt
policies
to
been
do
more?
mass
No,
deportation
let me ask you a pointed question.
has
Have his
attacked.
policies been more detrimental than Barack Obama's?
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
That's actually ass.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You're crazy, bro.
Way
Obama
worse
actually.
than Barack
Obama.
Obama. Like when we
You're
were talking
crazy.
about 75 consecutive months of job growth, Obama built back America. Fuck is you talking about?
Are you serious?
And Joe Biden
Destroyed
built
America.
back America.
Really?
Neither one,
Really?
like absolutely, compared to what Donald Trump has done, absolutely.
Okay. If Obama built back America, then why did Obama deport more people than Donald Trump did?
Yeah,
because
why
he had
does it?
expedited removal and he didn't violate the Constitution.
You said he built back America. No.
And he
You
didn't
just said
violate
built
the
back America.
Constitution.
You just said he built back America, and
He
his
did.
policies were more, and his policies
He also
were
gave
better for the black
individuals a
community.
pathway to
He
But
actually
who
deported criminals.
more
Trump
people?
is trying to
Who
deport
deported more people,
children.
Obama or Trump?
Yeah, so
Who
Obama deported more people.
Obama or Trump?
Obama deported more people, which is crazy
Exactly.
when you think about
Exactly.
it. Because
So you
his
gonna
mass
turn around?
deportation
So you gonna turn
actually
around?
deported
You gonna turn
criminals.
around and in
You
the
voted
same
for a
voice?
man
You gonna
that's
turn around in the
ineffective
same sentence
and
say they're doing the
violated the
exact same
Constitution.
thing?
Stop
You gonna
it.
turn around in the
Stop
same
it.
sentence and say they're
Stop
doing
it.
the exact same
Stop
thing
it.
is detrimental?
Stop it.
No, you
Stop
stop it.
it.
You stop
No,
it. Anybody
Manny.
see the hypocrisy?
That's so bad.
Anybody see the
Oh
hypocrisy?
my God.
You gonna turn around
You
and
should be
say
a better
you
man
gonna
than
turn
this,
around
man.
and say in the
I
same
used to
sentence
think
they're
you was
doing the
pro-black,
exact
and then I'm
same
listening to
thing.
you.
You
You
gonna
so
turn around and say
anti-black,
in the
bro.
same sentence?
You are
no,
so
you
anti-black.
gonna turn-
Right?
I'm not
You are
anti-black.
so
I'm
I'm
for
not
black
anti-black.
people.
Why do you hate black
You gonna
people,
turn
man?
around?
I'm not
in the
anti-black.
same
You
I'm
are
sentence.
hate black
anti-lit.
people.
You see what he doing?
Folks just hate black people.
T-Bone,
He voted
T-Bone, do you
alongside
see
the
what he
Klan,
doing?
man.
Do you
Yeah,
see what he doing?
this
He's
would
being
be
hypocritical.
what
so
my
the exact
suggestion
same
is.
policy that
Hold up,
Trump,
hold up,
the
hold
exact
up.
same
Coon
policy that Obama put
suggestion-
down.
Hold on, Manny. My suggestion
Candace
is that we will
Owens.
put it on Showtime for y'all to be able to speak. Unless y'all want, because I know
Candace
people hate
Owens.
Showtime.
I hate Showtime, man.
I hate it
You
too.
can't
It's
debate
like-
this is
Owens.
Showtime, T-Bone.
But we can do that. We can do
Coon
that.
this
So
Owens.
I'd love to make my
Coon
argument without being cut off.
Candace Owens.
He's scared of a
Coon.
Showtime.
Y'all,
I ain't scared of nothing.
call
Let's do
him
it.
Candace
Let's
Owens.
Let's do it.
We'll run.
That's why he's
We'll run a
voting
quick
scared of
Showtime.
being black.
We'll run a quick Showtime. Do it that way.
He's scared of being black.
Okay, this is the argument that he's making. I just asked him, was Obama's policies beneficial? He said yes. But then when Obama was literally the deporter in chief. He deported more people than any other president before him. But when Trump turns around and does the exact same thing, all of a sudden these policies are detrimental to the black community just because Trump is doing it. This is my problem with leftists. Y'all are fucking hypocrites. Hypocrites. When Obama can deport millions and millions and millions of people, oh, it's no problem because a black man's doing it. And it's positive for the black community. But when a white man turn around and do the exact same thing, now all of a sudden we got a problem with it simply because, oh, that's detrimental and we got to worry about people of color simply because a white man is doing it. Get the fuck out of here. And if we gonna have the conversation about the original KKK, they was all fucking Democrats. That's why they was called the Dixiecrats, not Republicans. They was Democrats. So what the fuck argument are you making, bro? You hypocritical.
And without telling me they don't know about the Klan. The Klan thrives in waves. The first wave of Klans was by Nathan Bedford Forrest, and it was comprised of Union and Confederate soldiers, not just Democrats and Republicans. That's stupid. First, the other point about Obama, I disagree with Obama's immigration policies. He did use expedited removal, which got people within 100 miles of the border, which like 74% of it was people that were at the border that were voluntarily deported because they knew they could come back and look to go about it the right way because he created a pathway to citizenship or to get visas and work visas and things like that. Also, when you talk about Obama's policies, we're talking about his economic policies, 75 consecutive months of job growth. Let's be honest about this. That built back and benefited the black community. He put jobs within our community until Donald Trump came into office. The last point is like, look, at the end of the day, white people are the ones that were a part of the Klan on both Democratic and Republican sides.
Miss Tacos, are you asleep? Yeah, I think Miss Taco is asleep. So while she's asleep, I'm gonna just say two things. Number one, we did debunk the deporter in chief. We successfully debunked that he deported more individuals than Bush and Clinton. So that's number one. But number two is I appreciate everybody coming in here. This is the backup to my backup. So if you want to tap the screen and share the live so we can get more people in here, much will be appreciated. I am going to take it off of Showtime now because I think that's about enough. All righty.
Yeah.
Hear these two
notice that he didn't address my argument at all,
and then it's off Showtime because.
Oh wait, no, my bad, Sean. I didn't know you wanted one. You know what? Let me.
Yeah, let Sean go. Let Sean you go. Sean.
Appreciate that. Well, I don't know. Look, like if you look at Carter to Clinton to Obama to Joe Biden, those are some of the most abysmal administrations you have in the face of the planet. Carter, Clinton, Obama, and yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I want to hear these guys talk.
All righty. Do it now.
And under timeline shit.
Yeah,
I just want to say, I want everybody to notice that he didn't address my argument at all. I just want everybody to take note of that. He didn't address my argument at all.
What was your argument?
My argument that Obama was the deporter in chief. He deported more people than anybody ever in the United States ever. Any president, period. And then you turn around. Hold on, but then you turn around, and when I started addressing Trump and his deportation, when I started addressing Trump and his deportation policies, now all of a sudden it's a problem.
So listen,
it wasn't a problem under Obama, but it's a problem under Trump.
I'll address that specifically, man.
We addressed the deportation.
Listen,
he's not deporter in chief.
Listen.
Obama
I'll even address that, man.
More people than
if Obama put in policies that was mass deportation and he had the border under control because he was the deporter in chief, right? And then prior to Biden taking office, there's an immigration problem and there are caravans. It was a net negative in border crossings under Obama, which is a Democrat. And then all of a sudden,
because he was deporting
Obama and before Joe Biden took office, there's a border crisis. There's an immigration crisis.
Joe Biden was fucking.
Who called that shit?
Are we gonna talk about?
Because he had to inherit
before he was sworn into office, Trump was talking about caravans. Y'all were talking about caravans coming into this country from Venezuela. We were talking about how immigration.
And he spent his whole term trying to.
So what I'm not understanding, Manny, and maybe you can clarify this for me, that if Barack Hussein Obama was the deporter in chief, I'm gonna go find it. A net negative in border crossings, right? And he deported all of these people. And then prior to Joe Biden taking the office, before he could pass a policy, January 20th, 2021, there's a border crisis. Okay? How is it? Who caused the border crisis? Because Trump. It wasn't Barack Hussein Obama.
The border
and
bill
it wasn't Joseph Robinette Biden. So wait a minute. That would be Donald Jehoshaphat Trump.
The fuck?
No. Yes.
Why did he reject the border bill?
If I argue, wait a second, T-Bone. Let's just be very clear here. If Barack Hussein Obama was a deporter in chief and he deported more people than any president in American history,
Bill Clinton deported
12.3 million. That would be that there was a net negative in border crossing. And before Joseph Robinette Biden took office, January 20th, 2021, before any legislation he could put into place,
faggot ass keyboard.
Why was the border
all them gay colors on that keyboard?
1 second, Bauer. Why was it? Who caused the border crisis? That's the question.
Trump.
That's the question. Because if Barack Obama is a deporter in
Joe Biden.
All
Wait
right,
a
so
minute. How did Joe
first of
Biden
all,
fall? Wait a minute. What
before
power did Joe
Joseph
Biden
Robinette
from
Biden.
2017 to
Joseph
2021?
Robinette Biden.
Before we move
How?
forward, your ass got fucking dropped, which is crazy because you supposed to be a leftist and dropping the F slur trying to get my shit taken down. So you can sit your bitch ass in the fucking comment section now. All right.
That
Yeah,
keyboard
fuck you
kind
for
of
that.
cold,
You
though.
shouldn't have
Number
said that
two,
dumb
do
shit.
y'all want to continue? Because you keep saying
Absolutely. Let's go. I got it right here. I got the article right here.
All right, go ahead so I can pull this up and we can debunk that.
Barack Obama was famously labeled as the deporter-in-chief by critics in the immigrants' right community, even as enforcement first. Even as enforcement for, I can't even see it. Even as enforcement
first advocates accused his administration of being soft on unauthorized immigration, which the perception is accurate with Obama's presidency just ended. Move your head out the way. Your head's in the way. Closer examination demonstrates the administration's record is more nuanced than either criticism would imply.
Obama did it. It's a big deal that Trump's doing it.
So my point stands. So my point stands. When
No,
we
but you're not engaging in what I said, though, Manny.
But I am engaging.
No,
with
listen, Manny.
Yes,
what I'm telling you,
I'm engaging directly with what you said.
what I'm specifically telling you.
No, that's
is that
bullshit, bro. Don't sit here and try to.
I would agree. Okay,
you
Manny.
gaslighting like a motherfucker.
No, I'm not,
This shit
Manny.
is pissing me off.
If Barack is the deporter in chief, if you're arguing that
yes, he was
deported
labeled
more
deporter in
people
chief
than Trump, and you're
that's
arguing that then he had the border under control.
No, I'm not arguing. No, see, that's the thing. You trying to put words in my mouth. I never said that we had the border under control. We didn't have the border control under Barack. We didn't have the border under control under Biden. We didn't have the border under control under Clinton. We didn't have the border under control under Carter. The first time that I have seen. Hold on. Let me answer. The first time I have seen in my lifetime where only people who would get it through the border was people that the United States allowed to get through the border was under President Trump. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what you say.
So again,
that's the only time.
That doesn't even make sense.
For my whole life, we have had an issue with illegal immigration. My whole life, and I'm 40 years old.
Okay.
My whole fucking life, we have had an issue with illegal immigration. And if you're gonna here and act like we haven't, then you's a motherfucking liar. I'm sorry. This is what it is.
Before we move forward, please hold on, please.
Immigration has never been an issue.
Hold the fuck on, please.
Did he just say immigration has never been an issue?
Hold on, bro, for the love of God. I just want to make it clear before moving forward. Are you saying that it's factual that he was labeled deporter-in-chief or that he deported more people than any other president before him?
Yes.
I'm saying he was labeled deporter-in-chief because he deported more people than any other president before him.
Yes.
Okay, so we recognize that that's a lie.
No,
it's not a lie. It's the truth.
It's real shit.
So Bill Clinton didn't deport more people than Obama?
No. That's a
Did Bill Clinton deport more people than Obama?
Yes.
Are you serious?
You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest because I'm not one of these fucking hypocritical liars. I don't know if in numbers wise Bill Clinton deported more people than Barack Obama, but I do know that Barack Obama was labeled deporter in chief because of how many people he deported.
Okay, so
it was fine.
Regardless, we'll move past it, right? I'm just letting you all know that that's not true, right? He's not deporter in chief. Even with that being said, right?
So you saying Clinton deported more people than Obama?
No, he didn't.
Yes, factually, yes. Right here, we have the numbers. Way more. This is the one I showed earlier. 12.2 million, 10.3 million. This is the Bush administration. Obama was at 5 million. So with that being said, he wasn't deporting more people. That's number one. Number two becomes the question of if he was deporting less, we're talking about the Trump administration, deported less than Clinton, than Biden, than Bush, right? Yeah. How are we looking at that border situation and saying that it is secure and successful? He's not even the numbers as previous presidents.
Duh. And then it would become the question now that if Barack was the deporter in chief and he was deporting all these people and the border was secure and under control because he was deporter in chief.
I just said
and
I didn't say that.
Before Joe Biden took office.
Why you steady putting words in my mouth? I just said I didn't say that.
Okay, again, what I'm saying is that if Barack Obama, under your worldview, is a deporter in chief, even if I was to concede to the point that Clinton was a deporter, right? That's fine. That means that under these administrations, the border was under control. And before Joe Biden got in office.
No, that doesn't
wait a
mean
second.
that.
Hold on, wait.
These are not the same things. You conflating, bro.
No, I'm not.
This is not the same thing.
Donald
Just
Trump
because
passed
you
over
deporting people does not mean that the border is under control.
That did nothing.
Just
the
because
border
you
went out of control under his presidency.
No,
before Joe Biden even took office.
listen. Just because you're deporting people does not mean that the border is under control. You keep conflating two different things.
What I'm telling you is he had a net negative in border crossings.
How do you let 3 million
Obama
people in the country?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
That's a good thing.
Oh, that is such bullshit.
He had a net negative in border
Biden.
crossings, man.
Obama and Biden, the border was wide open under both of them.
Nope. Unfortunately, Obama had a net negative in border crossings.
Bullshit.
8 years.
Bullshit. You just saying stuff.
He had
you
a
just
net
saying
negative.
shit at this point. This
Look
not
at the
true.
chat.
This not
It
true.
is.
It's not
he had
true.
a net negative.
We haven't had a net negative in border. We have not had a net negative in border crossings for Trump's second administration.
Has a net negative in border crossings.
Even under Trump's first administration, we were still getting mass immigration.
Before Joseph Robinette Biden takes office, who was the person that fucked up the border to cause this border crisis? It would be Trump.
100% Biden.
It would be fucking Trump. Biden wasn't president.
I wouldn't give it to Biden. I would say it was way before Biden. I would say it was way before Biden. We've had an immigration issue way
We've never had
Biden.
Immigration wasn't an issue until the Civil Rights Act.
Bullshit. What?
That's a fact.
What?
Man, get the
That's a fact. Sorry.
that's
a good question. So Manny, at what point in time did the border become an issue?
I would say under Carter, to be completely honest.
No. Biden's presidency
was
a flood. A flood
under Jimmy Carter. I would say that's when the border became a real issue.
Biden, we've never had an issue. It's the highest it's ever. Obviously, it's the highest it's ever been. Biden.
I mean, some people could say Reagan, but I feel like it was Carter.
At least came through freely. They were flooding. You saw pictures of it. That shit was never happened in our whole any president's career.
That happened under Trump.
Besides Biden. It's insane.
No, I could see how people would make the argument for Reagan. And I get it. But I would say under Carter, to be completely honest, that's when it became.
This last president was a fucking dipshit, and he wasn't even running the country. The guy could fucking.
This is just so. Hey, give me the big screen, T-Bone. And so this is just a quick AI overview to help educate y'all. Y'all can do the work yourself. But it was in the 1960s that we saw quotas. And this is where mass deportation became, where immigration became an issue. Right?
And who was the president?
Right, and we can look at quotas in the 1920s.
Who was the president?
When they were, hold on. We could look at quotas in the 1920s, specifically to import white people into this country, right? Immigration Act, and that was established, and then we don't see another one. Heavily favored immigrants from Northern and Western Europe, while severely restricting those from Southern and Eastern Europe, Asia,
who was the
and Africa.
president?
And so then we can look at 1965 in the Immigration Act, right?
They asked what administration, who was the president?
Where they had to abolish these quotas because they were racist.
Who was the president?
They were racist. LBJ was president. Wait, was it LBJ? LBJ was in 1964. It was LBJ, right? And so when we look at Congress, what's up, opposition? And so when we look at the immigration issue, when we talk about brown and black people, as Donald Trump is outlining in his administration, because again, he doesn't have any restrictions on any European nations. He only targets black and brown countries and Muslim,
of course, white supremacy,
right? And so now we're going back to quotas and systems pre-1965, right? And so when we're talking about when the immigration crisis actually started, it would have been here in 1965.
And that's where we're talking. Why was it in 1965?
You really think that it's just
because now they had to remove the racist
why in 1965? What was signed? Just a couple years later.
The Civil Rights Act.
Exactly. So that goes back to my argument that I was making earlier. When we talking about immigration, it's detrimental to the black community.
It's not. It's a net
It has nothing to
benefit.
do.
Bro.
It has nothing to do with the black community at all.
Okay, so you telling me mass immigration started into the United States, but it had nothing to do with the Civil Rights Act and the fact that black people have been putting boots on the ground to make sure that we get rights?
No, prior to 1965, they were only letting white people into the country.
Bullshit.
I'm showing you on the screen.
Prior to 1965, they was only letting white people in the country, so the transatlantic slave trade never happened. So you telling me the transatlantic slave trade never happened? No,
immigrants from northern and western
hypocrisy in what you're saying. I just want you to hear the hypocrisy in what you're saying. You saying prior to 1965, they was only letting white people in the country, so that means the transatlantic slave trade never happened.
The fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah.
You said prior to 1965, they was only letting white people into the country, so that means that the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, so the transatlantic slave trade never happened?
No, going back to 1924. It's literally on my screen, bro.
What the fuck?
That makes no
on my screen. Fucking sense. So okay. Let's leave the transatlantic slave trade out of it. Let's leave the transatlantic. No. You don't need to walk me through shit. Let's leave the transatlantic slave trade out of it. You said previous to 1920, right? So let's leave the transatlantic slave trade out of it, right? So you mean to tell me that the Mexican-American War never happened?
The fuck does that even mean? You're
what
not
do you mean? What does that mean?
What's on my background right now?
What's the topic we're talking about now?
You're not engaging in what's on my background right now.
The reason I came up is
there has always been people immigrating into America.
No. Yeah, but hold on. The reason I came up and I mentioned Reagan,
the right way.
I don't know if you guys know, before Reagan, the southern border was open for farm workers to come back and forth.
Yes, it was.
It was fully open for farm workers.
Not according to him.
Go back
also, Reagan also believed in giving amnesty, but also work visas so people can go into this country and leave as they wish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what happened is probably some racism involved, but people were sick of the Mexicans coming over to the farm working, and so they convinced Reagan to close the border. Reagan closed the border, but then they had these people that were caught on this side of the border, so he decided to amnesty 3 million Mexicans.
10-30.
Yep. You're not muted, T-Bone.
Texas.
Easy.
That's what work visas are for. You know?
And so, like, again, though,
I don't even know how the fuck this became part of the conversation.
So here would become the question. And
I just finished this game up and now.
Yeah, and so usually I use this argument against like ignorant white people. But Manny, I don't think you're an ignorant white person. I want to make sure that you're clear on this. But
no, you just think I don't love the black community.
No, I don't.
No, you said that. You said that.
No, I do.
Bro.
I don't.
And I'm not about to let you slide past that.
When I'm watching what Donald Trump is doing to black people right now, no, I'm sorry, but I just.
I don't agree with everything that Trump does.
You can say you don't agree with it. He's doing all the things I voted against.
I don't agree with everything that Trump does. Matter of fact, there has never been a president that I've ever voted for, including Barack Obama, that I'd agree with everything that they did.
Yeah, but again, though,
I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that because I didn't vote for Kamala, all of a sudden I'm against the black community. You can kiss my ass for that.
But again, though, but my argument isn't even in just in the vote. My argument is the way your worldview as well.
But that's what you said.
Right? No, it's compounded by also your worldview on immigration, on queer people, on black people as a whole.
I have no issue with queer
people. And we're
people
watching this man attack the 14th Amendment, attack black people, rip black people out of history, remove us out of history.
You can get me on the immigration. You can get me on the immigration, but I have no issue with queer people.
And allow for the police to have indemnity. I'm not trying to hear
get me on the immigration
outside of that.
Okay.
Now look.
Maybe you may disagree with me on immigration, but I have no issue with migration at all.
When you reduce legal migration into this country, illegal migration increases. For example, when you strip the protected status,
if it's not legal migration, then it's illegal, which means you're breaking the law.
When you strip the protected status, the legal migration of migrants, for example, Venezuelans,
I have no issue with legal migration.
You strip. Listen, hold on.
I have no issue with legal migration.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
No, I'm not listening to what you're saying because you're full of shit. You putting words in my mouth.
Migration,
I have no issues with legal migration.
When you reduce legal migration,
I have no issues with legal migration. How many times do I have to say it?
500,000 individuals. When you strip the protected
I have
status
no
of 500,000
issues with legal migration.
They become illegal.
Legal.
Listen, man. Listen. When you strip the protected status of 500,000 migrants in this country, they become illegal.
Well, you're illegal.
Now you strip them of their protected status.
I don't give a fuck. You're illegal.
Okay, so now but they came here legally. They were going through the legal process, and they have protected status under the law.
If you came here legally,
Manny, you're not engaged.
If you came here legally and you're seeking asylum, that is
it doesn't matter about asylum.
Crossing the border illegally.
I don't give a fuck about asylum. I care about their protected status.
That's the only way to come here legally.
Status. And when you remove that protected status, they
you do
become
not
illegal.
have protected status if you cross the border illegally.
When you
do not have protected status if you cross the border illegally.
They become illegal, right?
Bro.
And so there's a 1-to-1 correlation. When you reduce legal migration, you increase illegal migration. Donald Trump did nothing in his first term to reduce illegal migration. What he did was reduce legal migration, making individuals illegal in this country.
So if the president of the United States decides that I'm going to reduce what you call legal migration and you still come to this country, then you're coming illegally.
They were already here.
That's fine.
Then you came illegally in the first place.
No, they were already here.
Why the fuck can I answer anything you say?
Because they were already here and had protected status.
No, I'm listening to what you're saying, but every time I start talking, you cut me off.
They were already here.
This is the thing. How do you have protected status if you're here illegally?
Great. I'm so glad you asked that because now
you don't have protected status if you're here
Donald Trump. Listen,
if you're already
I'll just read it to you.
No, I don't need you to read me shit. Can I respond?
With the goal of reducing legal migration by 60%. Bro, Trump was wildly
because you keep talking don't make you right.
By November 2020, the Trump administration reduced the number of green card
articles don't make you right.
This is literally a right-wing source. That green card issued to people abroad.
If you came into the country, legally, if you came into this country legally, and you're already in the
178,668 during his first term through November 2020. Trump entered again. That's legal migration. That's people that came here legally.
If you came into the country
legal
legally,
migration.
If you came into the country legally as an asylum seeker or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And you came even under birthright citizenship. I don't have a problem with that either. My problem is if you come into the country illegally and now all of a sudden we're just supposed to give you fucking.
That's not the argument here, friend.
That's been the argument I've been making this whole time.
I'm arguing.
That's been the argument I've been making this whole time.
That people that came over here the right way. The argument is that the 11 million illegals that y'all talk about was created by Donald Trump. This article shows this because he reduced green cards. The quotas. He reduced the quotas for people that have green cards and non-migrant visas. He has the
president is allowed to do that
as a part of the executive branch, and if he cuts
that's legal for a president.
These individuals become illegal. So there's a
president is allowed to do that, sir.
There's a 1-to-1 correlation that the 11.5 million people that y'all are talking about,
a president is allowed.
They have protected status, and Donald Trump removed it, making them illegal. Donald Trump caused the border crisis, and you blaming undocumented migrants for the collapse.
A president is allowed. That's legal.
When in
that's legal. I'm sorry. I don't care
drugs.
if you agree with it or not. It's still legal. We voted him in on the prompt of get rid of the illegal immigrants.
Yes.
That's literally one of the
but he's not even doing that.
Shut up. Sorry you lost. I'm sorry you lost.
He's not even going after criminals, bro.
I'm sorry you lost.
He's not even going after criminals, bro.
I don't care.
I didn't lose anything. You're just crashing out because you voted alongside.
I don't care.
You're a racist. You're voting for race.
I don't care.
Just what you
I don't care.
And that's fine. You can say
that's what we voted for him for. That's why we voted for him.
This is why you get talked
to. He said he was going to. He said America first. We gonna get rid of the immigrants.
And everything that's happening, no new wars, we're in wars.
Be mad.
He didn't pull out people out of Ukraine.
Keep crying.
Nothing in regards to the border. The Supreme Court is kicking his ass.
I don't care about.
And all he's doing is taking that shit out on black and brown people.
I don't care.
Like you can say you don't care, so don't say you.
No, you making up shit right now. He ain't did nothing to black people. He ain't did nothing to black people, bro.
You sit here and say you support a man You
Don't give a
care,
fuck.
but you support a man that's taking
That's
his
what I
rage out
voted
on
for.
black and brown people.
That's what I voted
Stop
for.
it.
He ain't did nothing to
Stop
black.
it.
What did he do to black
Stop
people?
it. Like
What he
he's
do to black
reducing
people?
legal
Black and
migration,
brown.
making people
What he do to
illegal,
black
and brown
people?
and he's rounding them up like a
What he
slave
do to
patrol.
black
And you're
people?
like, yeah.
What he do to black people? He
It's
ain't did
fucking
a
crazy.
damn thing to black people.
Yes, he did. Yes, he is.
No, what he do?
Yep, attacking
No.
the 13th, attacking the 1st, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 14th, 13th, and 15th Amendments. That's
Really?
what the fuck he's doing.
I still think I got freedom of
harm
speech.
black people.
I
Because
think
there
I
are
got
queer
freedom of
black
speech.
people in this country.
That's why I'm able
There
to say
are-
what the
there are
fuck I want to
migrant
say on
black
this
people
panel.
in
I'm
this
pretty
country.
sure I still got freedom
Listen.
of speech.
Listen, you can say that.
Yeah, you do.
You can say that until you
Yeah,
get
I
your
can
ass
say
out
that.
there and
That's the
protest.
whole point of freedom
and
of
the
speech.
sheriff says that if you protest and get in front of his car, he's going to run you over. Right?
Okay.
You can sit here and
Fight
watch
back.
as Republicans
Fight
commit
back.
acts
What the
of
fuck?
violence. They are arresting
So,
judges.
fight back.
They're
Fight back.
assassinating.
Fight back.
They're
What you scared
assassinating
of?
senators right now.
What you
Stop it.
scared
You
of?
voted for this.
Fight back.
They're assassinating
I voted.
senators.
Fight back.
Look
What
at
you scared
Fight
of?
back. Fight back. Fight back. No, you fight back from this intellectual
I have
ass
been.
whooping that you're getting.
I'm doing it
How about
right
that?
now.
You ain't doing
getting no
nothing.
intellectual
You ain't-
ass whooping
it's
because nothing you
intellectual
said is
ass
factually correct.
whooping.
Look,
I
see,
wish
this
there
is
was
the
more
thing.
people in
This
here.
is the thing
I
that you
wish I had
leftists
my
don't
man,
seem to
but I swear to
understand.
God, you've
This
been
is the
needing to talk to.
leftist. This is the
I've
thing
been
that you
needing to
leftists
sit
don't
you
seem
down.
to understand.
Because at the
This
end
is
of
the
the day,
thing
what
that you
you're saying
leftists
is,
don't understand.
listen, you are harmful to black people.
This is the thing. This is the
Your
thing that you
ideology is
leftists don't seem
detrimental
to
black people.
understand.
Can we
This
just
is
be
the
honest
thing.
about that? Can we
No,
just be
shut the
honest about
fuck
that?
up. This is the thing that you don't understand.
I just want you to
At
be
the
honest
end of
about
the
that.
day, when it's
That
all
your
said and done,
ideology
this
is
is the
harmful to
thing
black
that you
people.
leftists don't seem to
Yeah, your
understand. This is
ideology
what
is
we
harmful to
voted
black
for. This is what we
Harmful to
wanted. This is what we wanted.
Yes,
we
and
put a
you're
mandate
getting
on
what
that
you
man,
wanted, and
and
it's
we
harming
asked
black
him.
people.
We asked him to do
We
certain
remove
things
Angela
for the
Davis
United
out
States,
of history,
and because
bro.
he's doing
But we
it,
keep shit
because he's doing
He
what we
wants to
voted for him to
rename
do. Y'all
military
crying.
bases after
Doing
Confederate
what we
soldiers.
wanted to do.
As a
This
black
is what
soldier,
we
you
voted
want
for.
Fort Bragg or
This
Fort
is
Robert
what
E. Lee.
we
Why
voted
the
for.
fuck should black children go to Robert
I
E. Lee
don't
High
give.
School?
I don't
You
give a
wouldn't have
damn.
a
This
Jewish child go
this
to
is what I
Gopher
asked him
High
to do.
Elementary or Adolf Hitler High. Why the
Keep
fuck do
crying.
you support black
Keep crying.
children going
Keep
to
crying.
Robert
You
E.
mad
Lee High
because you
School
lost.
and say you pro-black?
You mad because
Stop
you
it.
lost. You
Stop
mad
it.
because you lost, and
Stop
this is
it.
what we voted for.
Stop it.
I don't
Stop
give a
it.
damn.
And
you mad because you lost.
And
you mad.
Don't forget about the
you gonna
right
be
wing.
mad for the
You
next
don't
3
wanna- I don't
years.
want to address
Get over it. Go to
what's
therapy.
happening in the
Go
right
to therapy.
wing. Because how
Go
the
to
fuck does
therapy.
an entire county
You mad
go
because you lost.
99% blue,
You mad because
but then
you lost.
99% for Donald Trump for presidency? It makes no sense.
Okay, so he doing exactly what he said he was going to do while he was
running. The numbers ain't adding up.
He doing
Now, look,
exactly what he
at
said
the
he
end
was
of the
going to
day,
do,
you
and
can
now
say
you
voted
mad.
for this, but I agree with you. You voted alongside the Klan. You're a black
He's
man
doing
that voted
exactly what he
alongside
said he was
the
going
Klan
to do,
the black
and now
people.
you mad.
It's just what it is.
No.
I'm not mad.
See,
It
this
is
is what
what
they
it is.
do.
I'm
This is
laughing
what the
at
left do.
motherfuckers like
They
you.
always trying to
Like
make
you
the
voted for
emotional
this shit, and
argument.
you got to sit here
They
and fight for
always
your
trying to make
life
the emotion
to try to defend this motherfucker.
You can keep talking.
You got to
can
sit
keep
here
talking
and
if you
fight for
want.
your life
They
to try to
always try to
defend
make
this
the emotional
motherfucker.
argument
You
to
put
try to
black
make you feel
people
like
on the
because you made
put black people on the
made an
stick,
intellectual
and they are
and informed
rotisserie black
decision
people right now.
because you made an intellectual and informed decision.
Now
Now all of a
they're
sudden they're
erasing
gonna
us
try to
out of
make the
history.
emotional argument.
They are talking about merit
You
based,
mad.
removing DEI,
You mad 'cause you
having
lost.
an all white
You
military.
mad 'cause you lost.
He didn't
You
even
mad
want.
'cause you
He's
lost.
handing out white privilege cards
You
to
mad
the
'cause you
military.
lost. You mad
Stop
'cause
it.
you lost.
Stop. Oh,
Mad
you
'cause
won.
you
Is that
lost.
the best you can do
You
now?
mad because you
won, man.
lost.
Stop.
No,
Grow
I'm
up.
gonna keep saying it because you
Oh
won't shut
my
the fuck
God.
up to let me respond.
Listen, y'all won by
This is what y'all do.
Kamala
This
Harris
is what
lost the
y'all
election
do.
by 1.6%.
Whenever somebody try to make an informed
As a matter
decision,
of fact, it's because of motherfuckers like you. Like you sold out
because
black
I made
people.
an informed
You
decision
sold
and I
out
voted
black
the way
people.
I
You
wanted to
sold us
vote,
out.
and you mad
You
because you
aligned
lost.
yourself with
Now
white
you want to turn around and try to
You
act
aligned the motherfucker that did the SIG high
So Joe
on
Biden was the
inauguration
perfect president?
day in front of
So
the
Joe
world.
Biden was the perfect president.
Y'all apologists. That's who you aligned yourself with. And
No,
you want to say
no,
that
the
you
fuck I
pro-black.
didn't.
Stop.
No, I didn't.
Stop.
No, I
You
didn't.
aligned
And
yourself
I
with
am
Trump
pro-black.
line.
I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't make me mad. You can't make me emotional because you lost. You mad because you lost. This is exactly what we voted for him to do. He said he was going to do this before we voted him into office, and now he's doing it, and you mad.
And he
you
walking it back.
This is what we voted for, bro.
Yep, and
this is what we said we wanted him to do, and he's doing
it. Walking it back. He's been too aggressive, and he's walking that shit back.
He's going full fledged,
just like he walked back.
And now you're trying to make me. Now you're trying to make me feel something in my emotions because I didn't vote the same way you did. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Motherfucker just say he walked back to
what he said he was going to do before I voted for him.
Listen.
I heard what he said he was going to do before I voted for him. As one of the reasons I voted for him.
On that shit.
You mad because you
on that shit.
Say we won.
You mad because you lost.
We won. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Keep crying. Cry about it.
Did you win?
Cry about it.
We won.
Cry about it.
Black people are all the way.
I voted
Fuck out of
and
here.
now he doing what he said he was going to do. You sound stupid. You sound stupid.
Yeah,
you sound stupid.
Listen, you've been getting dog walked for the past 2.5 hours.
Now I don't give ain't nobody dog walked me on
dog walking you.
You the one who lost.
We know you don't give a fuck.
Like the coon
you the one who lost, not me.
Like the coon, you
the one who lost.
Who
the fuck you calling the coon?
We won.
Who the fuck you calling the coon?
We won, yeah.
Who the fuck you calling the coon, nigga?
You nigga.
You nigga.
Bitch ass nigga, you got me fucked up. I done been boots on the ground for this community way before you even hopped on TikTok.
You voted alongside
that. You ain't never put your life on the line for this shit.
You voted alongside.
You ain't putting your life on no damn line. Shut the fuck up with that goofy shit,
I was there with Grandmaster Jay in fucking Louisville, Kentucky. Boots on the ground with my motherfucking stick on my side. I was there.
He
Where
vote
was
for
you?
Donald Trump, you goofy motherfucker.
Where was you? Because I have a different opinion than you do.
That's Grandmaster Jay. Did he vote for?
Because I have a different opinion than you do.
Goofy. No, it's not a different opinion, motherfucker.
It is
you didn't do nothing to help your community.
Motherfucker, I've been helping my community since I was a jit. Fuck you talking about?
You ain't did shit. You sold back.
You ain't did shit, but being a fucking TikTok creator. You ain't did shit, but being a TikTok creator.
You a roach voting.
You ain't did shit, but being a TikTok creator.
You can say that all you want.
I'm validated. I'm already certified. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't did shit, but talk on the internet.
You a roach voting for Ray.
Man, I can vote for who the fuck I want to vote for.
You a roach voting for Ray.
Man, I can vote for who the fuck I want to vote for. It's my vote.
Yeah, and the ones that fucking died for you to have that, you sold them motherfuckers out.
You mad because you lost.
I voted for Obama.
Because you lost.
Sold them.
What did you win, though? What did you win, though?
What do you mean, what did I win?
Your check bigger?
I voted for Obama twice.
You was a motherfucking lie.
Yeah.
January.
But that's the thing. I voted for Obama twice.
Made a damn dime.
But that don't mean shit.
2025.
I voted for Obama twice too. That don't mean shit. Soon as I vote against the community, now all of a sudden I'm a coon, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's the definition of a coon when you vote
literally sold out black people.
Because I voted against what you believe. Because you a dumbass. I'm not. No. You're not about to get me in my emotions and tell me to vote for this woman who say she black and she ain't really black and she ain't never did nothing for the black.
Dumbass motherfucker.
No, the fuck she ain't black. She's fucking Indian.
She ain't black.
She's Indian. She not black.
When she walked down the street,
she Indian. She not black, bro.
Name one community walking in not being black.
Neither is Donald Trump.
Y'all dumb as fuck.
Neither is Donald. I agree, but one of them had better policies than the other, in my personal opinion. But because I don't vote, you want me to vote now? I'm a con. Nigga, fuck you.
Name a Kamala Harris policy.
More black than Kamala.
You definitely are.
You don't even know Kamala Harris policy. You never read a website. You never knew any of her policies. What the fuck is you talking about?
Fuck Kamala Harris. You don't get to tell me. You don't get to tell me how to think just simply because I'm supposed to go with your emotional argument.
No, but you gonna vote with the Triple K though.
And emotional for
you gonna vote with the Triple K though. You gonna vote with
nobody's on here has been more emotional.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Nobody.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
bro.
you
Nobody
know. We see the shit that Donald Trump doing.
Emotional.
We see the shit that he doing. You know what the fuck I've been saying is true.
Sensitive ass.
You can't show.
You call somebody emotional.
Biden was a better choice.
You over here.
Biden was a better choice,
bro. Own that shit.
Biden
shit happening right now to black people. The shit happening to black people right now
was a better choice.
The shit happening to black Americans right now.
Y'all just mad because you lost.
Let's be honest. Listen. A black American.
No, we gotta be a monolith. Otherwise, you ain't black.
And a black
you gotta be a monolith. Otherwise, you ain't black. You can't have your own personal opinion.
Look the same.
You can't have your own thoughts.
You
can't have your own
profile.
You have an uneducated opinion.
You can't have your own thoughts. You gotta bring
your no matter what. You wouldn't have a problem. Your opinion is uneducated. You don't know policy. You don't know legislation. You don't know anything that you're talking about. You don't know any Kamala Harris policies. You don't even know Donald Trump policies. So what the fuck did you vote for other than to hate black people?
Let's take turns.
Y'all are dumb.
Men think for themselves. I'm sorry. Grown ass men think for themselves. You don't.
Okay, all three of y'all just got violations, so come back up. I had to drop y'all.
Shit is weird.
Yeah.
Shit is weird. Triple K got the same talking points as you.
Are you talking? Well, no, not at all, dude.
Men think for themselves. We don't.
Same talking points. How you thinking for
I'm
yourself?
thinking for the best of the
How the fuck I got the same talking points as David Duke? What have I said that David Duke agrees with?
The same shit.
Kamala's
not black.
I said that David Duke agrees with?
I said for the black community, yet you can't name one of her policies right now.
Emotional argument. What have I said that David?
Did she have one policy?
Yes, I can.
No, name a Kamala Harris policy that hurt black people. I'll wait.
Did she have one policy?
Mass immigration.
Name one policy.
That's not her policy.
Yes, it is.
Again, you're just making up shit. She
I'm
never
not
had
making
a
up
mass immigration policy.
Okay.
So again, name an actual policy that was on her website.
Can you shut the fuck up for a second and let me answer?
Who the fuck is you talking to?
I'm talking to you,
No,
bitch.
the fuck you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, the fuck you're not.
I'm talking to you.
So again, I asked you a specific question.
You asked me a question,
Name
let
one
me answer.
policy on her
You
fucking
asked me a
website.
question, let me
That's
answer.
some made up shit that you heard on
asked
fucking
me a question, let me answer it. Like I said, mass immigration.
That is not her policy.
Because we know, let me answer the fucking question.
An actual fucking policy.
That is a policy.
That is not her policy. Show us her policy right now on mass immigration. Show it right now on your fucking screen right now.
So you mean to tell me?
I don't want to hear your fucking opinion.
You mean to tell me?
I want to see an actual fact that her policy was mass
Keep crying.
immigration.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
keep crying.
Stop
I don't
making
give
up
a
shit.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. You wouldn't say that shit in my face, I promise you.
I would say anything in your
You
fucking
would not
face.
say
Give
that
me a
shit in my
fucking
face, I
address,
promise
bitch. I
you.
don't give a fuck.
Anyway, like I
you ain't
said,
internet tough.
the policy
You're not
under
internet tough.
Biden,
What's the
the
fucking
policy under Biden was to have an open border.
That is
it
not
would have been the
an
same
open border
policy
policy.
under
You
Kamala.
dumb fuck. You're
It
just
would have been
making
the
up
same
shit.
policy under Kamala.
Show us the policy.
It would have been the same policy.
Show us on her website where the policy's at.
It would have been the same fucking
Show
policy.
us the policy.
She didn't have any
Yeah,
differentiation in policy.
I don't want to
She
hear
didn't
your
have
fucking
any
opinion. I want to see the
policy
fucking
from her.
policy on her website. It don't
Yes,
fucking
she don't have a
exist. You're
fucking
just making
website.
What
up
is Title
shit.
8 and Title
What are you
20?
talking about?
Here,
You're
here,
just
I'm about to-
making up shit.
Here,
There's
one
nothing
second,
on her
Mark. Here,
website.
let's level
Or
set.
any of her
Voted against her.
policies.
So
That
again,
was mass
man.
fucking immigration
So,
on
Manny,
fucking
what's the
open border.
difference between
You're just
Title
making
8
up
and
shit
Title
'cause you're
14?
That was
fucking
one of the main
anti-black as
reasons we
fuck.
voted against her because
You're
nobody knew what the
anti-black as
fuck her
fuck.
policy was.
You're anti-black.
we all
You don't know what the fuck
policies.
you're talking
One.
about.
We
Y'all
all-
trying to
just making
steal
up shit out of your
Trump's
fucking
policy.
ass crack.
Screaming,
Because y'all
keep
fucking
screaming, keep
anti-black as
crying.
shit.
She still ain't president. Fuck
so
you.
what?
She still ain't president.
So what?
So what? Yeah,
What does that have to
exactly.
do with
so
you
what?
being making
so
up
what?
shit?
Everything
You
I voted
making up
for is
shit.
getting enacted right now.
You still making
Be
up
mad.
shit.
Be mad.
You're
I
still
don't give a
making up
fuck.
shit that is not
Be
a
mad.
policy
I
of
don't
Kamala
care.
Harris. So again,
Be
you voted
mad.
to be
I don't
anti-black as
care.
fuck.
Be
You voted to be
mad.
anti-black
I
as fuck.
don't give a
You have
shit.
no policy. You have
still
no
lost.
legislation that said
You
that you
still
wanted a
lost.
fucking open border or
You still
she wanted
lost.
mass immigration. So what's next? What's the next anti-black
Was
policy
she not
of
the
Kamala
vice
Harris?
president for Joe
I'll
Biden?
wait.
that put
I'll
Was she
wait.
not the vice
for a living.
president
What's
for
the
Joe
next
Biden?
anti-black policy?
And
I'll
that's-
wait.
Was she not the vice president for
pro-black.
Joe Biden?
Right.
What do you
Vote for
mean
somebody that
anti-black
put
policy?
people in
She locked
prison
up
for a
more
living.
people. She
Come
locked
on,
up
man.
more men. She locked up black men in California for weed.
No,
In
she
fucking
fucking did
California.
another lie.
In
Another
California.
That's not
proven
even
lie.
true,
Fuck
bro.
you,
What
show
you
us the
talking about?
numbers.
A prosecutor.
That's not
Show us the
even
numbers
true,
on
A
your
bro.
screen.
prosecutor. That's who the
Show us
black
the
man
numbers on
Y'all
your
so-
screen. I'll wait.
y'all-
That's
y'all
it,
so
it's crazy.
fucking-
Show us the
Come on,
numbers
man.
on your screen. I'll wait.
Y'all so fucking deluded
Show
over
make,
Taking
you're
people's
making
freedom
up shit
away.
that
Go
you
look
heard
at
on fucking
literally.
X.
She
Come on.
lost.
Where is the fucking
She
policy,
lost.
bitch?
Bro,
Why
you
you
can't
mad?
just say
Where
that.
is
Talking about
the
I'm
fucking
anti-black
policy?
and she married to a
Hold on,
whole white
Demarcus.
man.
Man,
What the
What
fuck
you
they
talking
gotta do
about?
with
you can't sit
anything?
here and say
They
that
got
shit
everything.
and
What
then
the
not
fuck does
back
that have
up.
to do
She
with anything?
anti-black.
Show me how many
She
black,
anti-black.
how
Fuck
many
you
people
mean?
she locked
How
up,
many
man?
civil rights leaders were married
Show
to
me
white
how many
people? What the
people
fuck
she
that
locked. Hold on,
mean?
1 second, DeMarcus.
I don't know one civil
me
rights
how
Again, you're
leader
just
that was
making
married
up
to a
shit
white
because you're
woman.
anti-black as fuck.
I don't know not one civil rights leader that was married to a white woman. Not
I know
one.
a few. Malcolm X is
I don't-
biracial.
Okay, he wasn't married to a
Malcolm X
white
is
woman.
shit.
His mama was mixed. That
Okay,
don't mean
he's
he was,
biracial.
his mama was mixed. That
But I
don't
said
mean
he
that
was
he was married
biracial.
to a white woman. His
He was
wife was
biracial.
black.
He was
His
biracial.
wife was black.
He was biracial.
That's a dumbass argument. His wife was black.
But he was
Most people from
biracial.
chattel slavery have white blood in them. Now what?
Yeah.
So what
Most
the
people
fuck
from
does
chattel
that have to do with
slavery.
anything?
Again, you have
What
no
does that have to
point.
do with
You have
anything
no
I
fucking
said?
point. You have no fucking point.
You
to make
said
up shit
name
about
one
black
civil
people.
rights leader
You
that was
have
married
no
to a
fucking
white white woman, and I said I don't know
Joe Johnson.
and then you turned around and said Malcolm X was
let's not
half
forget
white.
about the infamous Joe Johnson.
You're fucking stupid.
Joe Johnson married 3 white women.
No, you're dumb as
He was out there
you're
knocking out white men.
Anti-black
I said one civil rights leader.
Can we talk about Joe Johnson real quick? Joe Johnson, man.
Who is Joe Johnson?
Joe Johnson was one of the greatest boxers of all time. He was out here locking
out, knocking out crackers. He wasn't a civil rights leader. He was a boxer.
Fucking their women. He married
He was a boxer in the 1920s. He wasn't a civil rights leader.
He was in there. He was in the mix.
He wasn't a civil rights leader.
He was a groundbreaker.
He was not a civil rights leader.
Let's focus on now.
Jesus Christ, man. Don't hate on that man. Civil rights leader. Dick to them white women.
He was not a civil rights leader. He was not a civil rights leader.
I bet Dr. King banged a couple Jewish women.
Okay, Dr. King was known to be a known whoremonger, but he was not married to a white woman. He was not married to a white woman.
You don't gotta be married, bro. You can still take them down, bro.
What the fuck?
He said a civil rights leader.
He said a civil rights leader.
You haven't named one fucking anti-black policy from Kamala Harris. She actually tried to get black men out of fucking prison and expunge their records so they could get jobs. So again, marijuana was literally legalized while she was the fucking DA. So how
are we talking about the same man?
Fucking legal and fucking
Are we talking about the same man who wrote the 3 strikes law?
Or you're just making
he didn't write the 3 strikes law.
We talking about the same man who said I don't want my children going to school with those monkeys?
He didn't write that
man who said we talking about the same man that said I don't want my children going to school with those monkeys.
There was 6 omnibus crime bills going back.
That's what we talking about?
No, that's what we talking about. That's not true.
He did say that.
6 omnibus crime bills that were passed.
He did say that.
Making that shit up.
He said True Social because you
that's not true.
I don't even have an X account.
Well, where are you getting this false information from? Because it's not true. You can't back it up.
Ain't nothing I said false.
I will literally send you $50 right now if you
ain't
can
nothing
show
I said false.
Everything
I will
you
send you $50 right now if you can show proof for any fucking thing that you just said. You won't do it.
So Joe Biden didn't.
Because it don't
Joe Biden didn't stand in front of the house.
So you
turning down I don't want my kids going to school with those monkeys because I can literally pull the video right now.
Get on the panel right now. I got a free $50
I can
right
go
now.
pull the video right now.
I'm ready.
Play the whole video.
I will post that shit like as soon as I get off this live. I promise you I will.
Hey, put money in your mouth and play the whole video.
You're a fucking liar.
No, you a fucking liar, and y'all mad because you lost. You still crying because you lost, bro?
We won.
You ain't won shit.
We won.
Fuck y'all win. Kamala ain't president.
How about you play
Kamala ain't president. Fuck you.
White sheet wearing motherfucker.
Play the video, nigga.
Kamala ain't president.
Play
what the fuck did you mean?
Play the video. Put money in your mouth.
Black.
And play the video.
Kamala didn't win, and you're still anti-black now.
I'm anti-black.
Who won?
Okay.
Yeah, because you make up shit about black women.
Trump won.
You make up shit about black women, like Donald Trump. Donald Trump made up shit about black women.
The one I voted for.
Yeah, the one you voted for. Yeah,
and you still mad about it.
Black people.
And what you still mad about it? And you know what? You know the crazy part about it? You know the crazy part? This part really gonna blow your mind.
What you win,
black men voted for this Republican president than ever in the history of Republicans have black men voted for a Republican president.
And y'all still didn't get the majority of the black men vote.
Stay on the internet. You can stay on the internet. Stay mad, whining, we didn't win, bitch. You still lost. You still fucking lost,
dummy.
You still fucking lost, dummy.
Let's get off of that.
What did I win?
What did you win? Yeah, what did you win?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What did you win, bitch, nigga? What did you win? You keep screaming.
You said bitch, nigga.
What did you win?
You bitch ass nigga. Who the fuck you calling a bitch?
You
wouldn't say that shit in my face. Itchy ass, dirty ass, ashy ass nigga. You wouldn't say that shit in my face.
You can't have a conversation.
You're not
talk
tough.
shit to each other the whole time.
You're not tough.
No, we gonna talk to you because they keep on being disrespectful, and I'm one of those.
Manny,
I'm him.
Manny, you're 160 pounds, man.
You got me fucked.
Manny,
okay,
you're 160
pounds that'll beat your motherfucking ass. What you talking about? Just because you overweight, that mean you can fight, nigga. That don't mean shit.
I mean the best.
Because you overweight don't mean you can fight. Because you overweight don't mean you can fight.
Did you win?
Everything I voted for. That's what I won.
Jack.
Every fucking thing I voted
for. To us. What did
That's
you win?
What I won.
What did you win?
First off, the imperative was to get rid of immigration.
That didn't happen.
He's doing that right now.
That didn't happen next. Donald Trump is inviting them back.
Exactly what he's doing.
What's happening in LA right now? So what's happening in LA right now? Stupid.
What is that? That's not a win.
What's happening in LA right now?
Donald Trump said they can come back. Now what?
What's happening in LA right now?
Donald Trump said they can come back. Now what?
No, he didn't.
He did. Oh.
No, he didn't.
I bet you $50 he did. I bet you $50 he fucking said that 3 million of them can come back if they get a promissory note from a fucking farmer.
Then why the fuck are they sending Marines and the National Guard to Los Angeles right now? Then why this
you gonna send me $50?
You
gonna send me $50?
You need to get off social media.
Yes, you ain't gonna fucking do that shit because you wrong, bitch.
You need to get off social media and actually look up some real news.
Dumb people like you, sir.
You need to get on social media and start looking up real news.
If Barack Obama deported more people, Joe Biden.
That's what they said. They called him deporter in chief.
Executive
Joe
orders
Biden
don't
let him
work,
back in.
Yeah, executive orders don't work.
Why is no one bitching about that shit?
Because they don't give a fuck about American citizens. They only care about they fucking sensitive ass talking points and their emotional fucking arguments. They don't give a damn about the law. They don't give a damn about the law. They don't give a damn about what's best for our community. They don't give a damn about what's best for American citizens. The only thing they care about. I'm not crying. Why would I cry when I won? Why would I cry when I won?
You guys are.
Why would I cry when I won? Y'all the ones crying. Y'all the ones making the emotional arguments. Y'all the ones been up here bitching this whole time. We won.
And destruction to black and brown people? To marginalized
what destruction?
People?
What destruction to black and brown?
Name it.
I don't give a fuck about brown people. I only care about black people.
You want? What
fuck
did you
brown
mean?
people. I don't care about brown people. I care about black people.
Americans. I care
just
about
like
Americans.
What the white folk do. You sound just
I don't
like
give a fuck about what's ain't no black and brown.
Like
they ain't never linked up with us. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, you sound just like one of the
black
white
and brown people. There ain't no black and brown people. It's just black people.
Suck ass
niggas. Fuck is you talking about?
If you try and separate us, they're winning. Don't let them fucking win.
Man, I don't agree with you either. I don't agree with you either. I don't agree with you either. Fuck black and brown. I give a fuck about black. It's black pride over here. I don't give a fuck about brown people.
At the end of the day,
couldn't care less. You know why?
After he going after the brown folks, he coming after.
I don't give a fuck about brown people because brown people don't give a fuck about me, bro.
Sound just like one of the bigoted ass crowds.
Like coming after niggas now.
Whatever. So I can prove this fucking anti-black motherfucker wrong.
I don't give a fuck about brown people because brown people don't give a fuck about me.
Who got a big screen?
I don't care.
Since he said that Donald Trump didn't say that he was going to bring the immigrants, said that we was liars. Got it right on my fucking screen. Donald Trump says that over 3 million immigrants are going to be allowed to come back.
I can go on the internet and pull up a screenshot that supports any argument.
That we just wasted millions of fucking dollars.
I can go on the internet right now.
Able to come back to this fucking country.
Oh, because you made a screenshot that means
so now the thing that you even voted for is not going to fucking happen. The thing that you wanted so bad, immigrants out of this country, it's not going to fucking happen because they coming right the fuck back.
That's what's going on in LA right now.
They coming right the fuck back.
Yeah, that's what's going on in LA right now. They coming back.
Now what?
That's what's going on in LA.
Yup.
Really?
You sound fucking stupid.
You sound dumb as shit.
No, you sound dumb as shit because you're a fucking liar.
No, you sound dumb as shit.
You're a fucking liar.
Published
now
April 11th, 2025. That was before the riots even happened in fucking Los Angeles.
What the riots got to do with what the fuck he said? He said this before the riots.
That's before the riots even happened in Los Angeles.
Right, he said it before the fucking riots. And he just said it fucking again a few days ago.
But what's happening right now, dumbass?
What does the riots have to do with the words that came out of his fucking mouth, stupid?
Yeah, so you posted an article for over a month ago for what's happening right now?
That's what the fuck
everyone's
he said.
becoming
You sound
stupid as hell.
You sound dumb as hell.
So you're saying that Donald Trump
said
something?
Stupid as hell right now.
DeMarcus,
and I proved that he said something. So again,
can I point this out right quick, please?
You said he never said it.
Listen. Everybody stop. Everybody.
So you pulling up an article from over a month ago about what's happening right now.
Everybody put a pause for a second. Everybody put a pause for a second. Everybody put a pause. Everybody put a pause for a second. Thank you. Okay, again, this is the backup to my backup. If y'all don't mind tapping the screen and sharing the live out so we can get more people in here, that's number one. Number two, I don't really know if that statement matters because he just put out something yet again saying that he's expanding deportation into democratic states. So I
back immigrants a couple of days ago. He just said something the same thing about 2 days ago. I can pull that up as well.
Yeah, he did. A couple of days ago, he also said that he was going to. Well, hold on.
This shit from April 11th, y'all.
So do you want me to pull up the thing that he just said a couple of days ago? Because I can do it. Then you're going to still be wrong.
I just do it this way. This is the one we was just talking about, so you know about this one, where he vowed to make changes to immigration crackdown to protect the migrant farmers and hotel workers. We know he's doing this too.
That's what I was talking about. He said I was making it up. So I'm still right. Like,
No, you're not.
Technically,
Obviously, you're not.
Well, hold on. Technically, it depends on the context, right? Because if we're talking about him implementing it into ICE or legislation, that hasn't happened, right? He said it out of his mouth. But unfortunately,
but why would he propose it if he said that they're all going to leave? He said they're all going to go. They're not coming back. Now he's saying they can come back. So again, you ain't fucking wishy-washy on this fucking
I've seen you bring an piece of information.
Talk about what's going on.
You a fucking liar.
You keep saying that to try to get an emotional reaction out of me, but I promise you, if you were standing in front of my face, you wouldn't say that shit.
Yeah, well,
I promise you. I promise you were standing in front of my face, you wouldn't say that shit.
160 pounds wet, bro.
Yeah, 160 pounds that'll beat your motherfucking ass.
Yeah,
real talk.
What you say?
You would not say that shit in front of my face. I promise you. You would not say that shit in front of my face. I promise you. You TikTok tough. You TikTok tough.
Yeah,
you TikTok tough. I'm actually boots on the ground. I do this shit.
You can check my record.
You TikTok tough.
Check my record.
TikTok tough, bro.
You known for violence.
Two TikTok tough.
Your record don't say you known for violence.
TikTok tough. That's why y'all screaming and crying because you mad.
Stop it, man.
You screaming and crying because you mad.
But you been crying for 2 fucking hours, man.
I ain't crying about it.
You been the most emotional person on the panel, man.
I won. Why would I cry?
Wait, what?
I won.
You been crying for 2 hours, my nigga.
What I'm crying about? Y'all the ones in your feelings, not me. Y'all the ones in your feelings, not me. Y'all the ones in your feelings, not me.
The immigrants are coming back, ho. The immigrants is coming back.
You see your boy over here screaming like a little girl?
You ain't shit because you a whole bitch.
You see your boy over here screaming like a little girl?
Fuck
you
out
see
of
your
here.
boy over here screaming like a little girl, right?
You ain't gonna do shit in real life. So fuck out of here, ho.
Internet tough. Y'all don't do that in real life. I do.
Do in real life.
Y'all do that in real life, bro. You not that.
You ain't gonna do shit,
not
ho.
that. You can check my record and my resume too. I'm undenied. You can check my record, my resume. I'm undenied. Y'all over here crying and screaming and doing all this other shit ain't made not 1 point whatsoever. Brody literally pulled up an article from April 11th trying to talk about what's going on in June 1st.
Yep, and Kilmar Garcia back in the United States. Y'all say he won't coming back too. Y'all said Kilmar won't coming back and his ass back in the United States. So
not only the election,
he said he was gonna do, he done backtracked on. He done backtracked on. So now you ain't got shit that you won, ho.
You done screaming? You done screaming?
No, are you done fucking sucking his dick?
You done screaming?
Are you done sucking Donald Trump's dick?
You sound like a female right now. You done screaming? You sound like a female right now.
Right now, fucking for no fucking reason.
What you mad about? What you mad about?
I'm mad at you anti-black motherfuckers.
Hey, bro. You know what I suggest you do? You know what I suggest you do? I suggest you take your ass to Washington, D.C. I suggest you take your ass to Washington, D.C., stand in front of the White House and scream that shit, because I don't give a fuck. We still won the election. We still won, and you still mad. You still mad.
You ain't got one job in your fucking pocket. You ain't getting no job. You ain't
you mad as fuck. I can tell you mad.
You ain't get shit, bitch.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Your mama a bitch.
No, she's not. She'll beat the fuck out of you, ho.
Okay.
She'll beat the fuck out of you.
Maybe she can because I don't hit women, but
you can't. Out of you, bitch.
Maybe she can because I don't hit women, but you can't.
You so winded, Marcus.
40-year-old man.
You screaming. You screaming. You screaming like a little girl, bro. What you mad for?
You been screaming for the past 2 hours, bitch.
I ain't screaming about shit.
Are you been screaming? You want to roll the tape back?
Am I screaming?
You want to roll the tape back so we can hear you screaming for the last 2 hours like a whole bitch?
Roll it back.
Now you can't take it. Now you can't take it.
I don't give a fuck. Roll it back.
I've been watching this shit for
roll it back. I don't give a fuck. Roll it back. I don't care.
Marcus, you're better than PB, man.
Y'all mad. Y'all big mad. Big mad because you lost an election. So what? Get the fuck over it. Ain't shit gonna change, bro. I'll be the most hated. I don't care.
You keep coming back.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I hope you deport your ass.
You ain't win a motherfucking.
We didn't even know you were still on the
I hope you deport your ass.
You changed your name because your status is nothing no more. Your status is nothing. You won and your status is nothing.
Don't care. My status is good.
You can't even host a live.
My status is good. My bill's paid. Fuck you talking about?
You ain't got no followers.
My bill. I got more followers than you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I got more followers than you. Fuck is you talking about?
You mad again?
No, you mad. I got more followers. Matter of fact, everybody in the chat check the numbers. You can tap my name. You can tap his name. Who got more followers? Me or him?
3 accounts, nigga.
Who got more followers? Me or him? Who got more followers? Who got more followers, Itchy? Who got more followers? Who got more followers?
I just lost an account on this live this morning.
No, you just said I ain't got no followers. Who got more
followers, my friend?
Who got more followers, me or you?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
they can tap on your name and tap on mine. We can see it. I got way more numbers. I got 5,000 more followers.
I have more followers. But that wasn't.
I got 5,000 more followers than you do. Fuck is you talking about? You sitting there like 290 something.
Hey, T-Bone, I just lost an account on here.
I don't give a fuck. You said you have more followers than me, but you don't.
17,000 followers on here this morning.
Trump has more followers.
Threw that motherfucker away.
25.
Don't give a fuck about that shit.
2,547 followers. That shit say 2,547 followers. I can look at my page right now and I know I got over 7,000.
Hey man,
your shit say 2,400 followers. I got over 7,000. How the fuck?
I host a live with
I ain't hosting shit.
And see who get more followers.
I ain't hosting a motherfucking thing. I only came into the conversation because I was up.
Because you can't, bitch, nigga.
You said you got more followers than me, but you don't.
Because you was a nobody by
You said you got more followers than me, but you don't.
I definitely got more followers.
No, you don't.
Do you want me to go get my other account?
I'm looking at your page right now.
You want me to go get my other account?
I'm looking at the page right now.
Do you want me to go get the other account?
I'm looking at it right now. Fuck you mean? I'm looking at it.
Do you want me to go get the other
account? Bro, I'm looking at your page right now. That shit say
you don't know shit about backup.
48.
This nigga dumb as hell.
2,548.
This is a backup to a backup to a backup.
You got more followers.
This is a backup to a backup to
this
a
my
backup
too. I got 4 pages. Fuck is you talking about?
So again, you'll never have more followers than me, man.
I got more followers than you right now,
man.
Bitch nigga. Fuck you mean?
But I don't, man.
Who cares?
Look at the numbers. Look at the number. Okay. Okay.
Where's your followers now?
Y'all motherfuckers delusional. I'm sorry. They can tap my name, see how many I got. They can tap your name, see how many you got. Matter of fact, DeMarcus, let me tap how many you got.
Your followers ain't here, ho.
Nigga, you only got 211. You ain't even
this is my fucking backup of my fucking backup, nigga. I already had fucking over 9,000 followers.
You should shut your bitch ass up.
So again,
you only got 211. You should shut the fuck up talking.
You should shut the fuck up and stop sucking Donald Trump's dick for free. You should at least get $40 for it.
You should. Your page say 2,000. Itchy page say 2,500.
That's his fucking
your page say 211. Your page say 211.
Man, you know 211. You know 2,000 followers is a backup to a backup to a
backup pages.
Y'all crying.
Y'all dumb as fuck.
Y'all big mad. You big mad. What you mad for? Then why don't you come on your regular page?
You not smart.
Come on your regular page then.
You not smart. I told you I just lost one that had 17,000 followers this morning.
Fuck that got to do with me?
This morning.
Fuck that got to do with me?
That's 10,000 more followers than you do, and I just blew it like it was nothing.
I just looked at your followers. That shit say 2,500. It don't say no 17,000.
Guess what this account I have next week?
It don't say 17,000
followers next week.
Then why ain't they following you on your?
You been on here for 4 years and ain't tapped 10,000 yet.
I ain't been on here on no 4 years.
You been on here for 4 years.
Bullshit.
Don't forget we knew you when you was running around in Dr. No Job's back pocket.
Yeah, but that wasn't 4 years ago. That was about 2 years ago. Stupid.
Never been able to stand on your own, nigga.
I'm standing on my own right now against all of y'all. I'm standing on my own right now against all of y'all.
Start a live, man.
Against all of y'all.
Yeah, go start a live, man. That's what
for what?
Go start a live.
This motherfucker turned down $100 free money. He can't fucking put shit on his fucking background. Because he can't stand on fucking business. Because he can't prove shit. Ain't prove the policy. Ain't prove no legislation. Ain't prove shit. You ain't prove a motherfucking thing. Okay, so it's
5 against 1, but I can't stand on my own. Fuck
you should be
$100
richer then. You should be $100 richer right now because you proved both of us wrong.
What are you talking about? $100 riches for what?
There's no jobs dropped you. Fell off like a bag of bad dope. What's wrong, man?
What?
Can't carry on.
Wow,
can't stand
crazy.
On your own?
I'm standing on my own right now. No backup, man. Just me against all of y'all.
Nobody want to hear what you got to say, man?
And I'm standing on my own.
You might want to get the dynamic duo back.
No, you know the crazy part? You know the crazy part? My gifts keep going up. My followers keep going up, and y'all keep crying. My gifts keep going up. My followers keep going up, and y'all keep crying. You crying? What you crying? Wah, baby, wah. You mad? Wah. My gifts keep going up, my followers keep going up, and y'all keep crying. I'm standing on my own right now.
That's dope. Keep it up.
Fuck is you talking about? Me, by myself. On my lonely. I don't need nobody to back me up. I ain't scared of you. or your arguments.
I got you, bro.
I don't give a damn how big your lives get. I don't give a damn how many creators you fucking got. I don't give a damn about none of that.
Man,
I ain't playing nothing.
Video. Quit running your mouth.
What video?
Yeah, so get your followers to beat that hoe.
Play the video.
What gives? What gives?
Play the video. I don't care nothing about no gifts. Play the video.
What video? What video are you talking about?
The one where you said that Joe Biden said that his children went to school with monkeys. Play the whole video.
Oh, so you've never seen this argument, and you've never seen the video when Joe Biden. You've never seen the video on Joe Biden.
Running your mouth and play the video.
Let me go find it.
Yeah, go find it.
Yeah, do that.
Is there a way I can play a video on your live? T-Bone.
This motherfucker don't know how to use fucking TikTok now.
Get a second
This is what I'm saying, y'all fucking liars.
I know you can
Lying
post
like a
pictures,
bitch.
but I didn't know you can play a video on somebody else's live. Yes, I do know how to use TikTok,
bro.
stupid.
Go get the video. Quit running your mouth and go get the video.
Is there a way that you can play a video on somebody else's live?
Yo, you ain't even gotta play the video. Play the fucking video.
Hey, make sure it's the whole video and not the clip, y'all. There's a clip and then there's a whole video. So I guarantee you, man, you got the clip because I had to go look at the whole video myself and it fucked me over because simple fact it turns out that's not what he was talking about.
At least you telling the truth. I expected you to come in here and try to jump on their side, to be completely honest. At least you telling the truth. But I'll try to find
same
it.
Shit we've been saying. What the fuck is you talking about?
No, he's not. He didn't say the same thing that you said. He just said he's saying the clip.
Video. Quit running your mouth and play the whole video. Why is you still talking? Play the video.
Turn on my hotspot.
That's why the motherfucker won, because of dumb motherfuckers like this.
I'm super educated.
Then that means most of the country is poorly educated because she lost by a landslide.
Adults can read at a fucking third grade level, and you proving that shit. Yep.
Yeah, most of the country didn't vote either. So can we get half the country voted? Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all still mad.
Half the country voted.
Y'all dumb as fuck.
Show the video, bitch.
Wham. We lost. Wham.
We won.
Like a fucking toddler.
Wham.
What did you win?
We lost.
What did you win?
We won the election.
Let me see your checks.
What do you get for that? A fucking sticker at the fucking election booth?
What does high score mean? We won.
Ain't win no money, ain't win no scholarships, ain't win no job, ain't win shit.
The election.
Wow, what does you get for that?
I don't even like being on the verge.
The policies that I wanted.
No, you ain't getting none of them.
That I wanted. That's what we.
You ain't getting none of them.
No men's and women's sports. No women.
Yeah, that's not a policy
women's
that he can implement. So next,
immigration policy.
That's not a policy he can implement next. So you do hate trans people. Again, when Itchy called you out on that shit,
I don't hate
when Liam called you out on that shit,
I don't hate
about
nobody.
fucking trans people.
I don't hate
again,
nobody.
You're a fucking liar. You said
I don't hate
about
nobody.
fucking other policies.
I don't hate
but when
nobody,
they called
sir.
you out on that shit, you a fucking liar.
I don't hate nobody.
Again,
I don't hate nobody.
You got a fucking
I don't hate
penis
nobody.
Obsession. You got a fucking penis obsession. That's all y'all fucking care
I don't
about
hate
is
nobody.
dick all fucking day.
Exactly like
I
y'all
don't
are weirdos.
hate anybody.
Sound just like the white folk did in the 50s.
I don't hate anybody.
I don't hate nobody. I just don't want them to go
I love
to school
everyone.
with kids. I just want them out in my community.
Yeah.
They can do good. They can do good in their own spaces. It sounds just like the white folk did.
Basically.
Yeah, it sounds just like they did.
Joe Biden, Congress speech. What was that?
We don't know. Find it though.
Joe Biden Congress speech.
What video are you guys talking about?
A video where
Joe Biden was
Biden is
speaking in
saying
front
that
of
he don't want to go
Congress.
his children to go to school with monkeys. That's what he
When
said.
Joe Biden was speaking in front of the Congress when he when they was writing the 3 strikes bill.
Oh,
the one that him and Strom Thurmond.
No, the quote he said is that Joe Biden said that he was not
The one
wanting
that him
his
and-
kids to go to
the
school
one that
with
Joe-
monkeys. That's what he said. Don't let him
He
obfuscate
did.
from that
Joe
shit.
Biden was the first
quote
person to
must
call us
say
super criminals.
that Joe Biden is saying that he does
Joe
not
Biden was
want
the
his
first
children to
person
go
to
to
call
school
black
with
people
monkeys.
super
If it
criminals.
doesn't say that, you're a fucking liar.
Joe Biden was the
we can
first
hear you.
person
You
to
don't have
call
to yell,
black
bro.
people super criminals. He was the first one to even use that term. Let me find it.
I thought that was William Clinton that or one of the Clintons called him a super predator. Hillary called him a super predator.
Yeah, that was Hillary
Joe
Clinton.
Biden.
No, but Joe Biden said it first. Joe Biden said it first, not Hillary. Hillary did say it, but Joe Biden said it first. When they wrote that bill that gave the 3 strikes law.
You whip it off the skate and pull the video where he said that his children was going to school with monkeys in a jungle. Yeah, just pull that video up. Quit running your mouth.
I didn't even say a jungle. So you do. So you have heard. So you have heard the fucking.
We've heard everybody.
I didn't even say jungle.
He said, but he never fucking said it.
Okay, got you. So you a fucking liar. So you a fucking liar. And you trying to sit here and you don't know what I'm talking about. You trying to sit here and act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
You said,
where's
the fucking monkey quote? You said
you trying to sit here and act like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. He did say monkeys in the jungle.
Play it then.
That's what he said in his speech. I'm trying to find it right now, bitch. Shut up.
No, you should have been found it, bitch, if it fucking exists.
I'm looking it up right now. You do know they scrub the internet, right? And Itchy know what the fuck I'm talking about because I never even mentioned the jungle. But when the fact that he said monkeys.
Play the video, nigga. Quit running your mouth and play the video.
Something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now, not out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple, pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them.
Keep it going.
They are beyond
keep
the
it going,
pale,
yeah,
many
keep
of
going.
those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society.
Mass incarceration has put hundreds.
Wait, where the rest of it at? Hold on, that's not it. That's not the end of it.
That was
more.
That was a
portion.
So that wasn't the
I'm trying to get specifically.
It's more
to where
to it. Hold on, he goes deeper.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting specifically to where he talked about the crime bill. Give me a second.
I want to point out that what he was just saying could have applied to anybody because guess what?
Oh,
everybody was
want
on
to point out. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all so fucking hypocritical. I swear y'all so hypocritical. Now you just want to point out. You're a liar. Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Now you just want to point out, but just a minute ago he never said that.
I never heard
just a minute ago he never said it.
Now you didn't point out.
He said
he called a monkey. You said he called a monkey. Where the monkey shit at?
He did.
Where the monkey shit
That's
at?
why I said let it keep playing.
He don't never say
he
monkeys
did. That's why I said let it keep playing.
What the fuck is you talking
it's
about?
More to the. It's
he never
more
says
to
fucking
the,
monkey, so you're a fucking liar.
There's more to the.
And again, he literally said to help the fucking community so they don't go to crime. So is that the same fucking shit that black people been talking about for the past 60 years?
There is way more to that
speech than what was just played. Is to give us fucking resources so we don't turn to crime? Is that not the same fucking shit that Malcolm X was talking about?
In the context, he doesn't.
We turn to crime because of crash out emotional ass niggas like you. Look at you screaming.
You all the motherfuckers
Look at you
standing
screaming
up
like a little bitch over what?
Right now.
Why are you screaming? Why are you
That's the fucking
screaming?
crime, bitch.
Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? The crime comes from crash out emotional ass niggas like you.
Fucking crash out.
Man,
You the anti-black motherfuckers that want motherfuckers to be on a fucking
I'm
street playing
anti-black
rock.
now.
You the
Okay.
motherfucker that want fucking criminal activity.
All right. Whatever you say, sir.
His vote's the best he's done for the black community is voting for Trump.
Pardon,
I wouldn't even say that.
Hold on.
Nah, bro.
Hold on.
Nah, bro.
The establishment. Hell no, bro. Fuck
That
the
ain't
establishment, man. Both them motherfuckers is racist on my shit. Fuck the establishment. How is a black man gonna win voting just because Trump won? How is a black man gonna win just because Biden won? Why do you keep attaching yourself to and saying we won? We
won. Like a whole
bitch. We ain't win
shit. Because you're getting an emotional reaction out of them, Dantrell. You see every time I say we won, how they react.
Motherfuckers like a fucking wild. So that's what you want. You want to get an emotion out of a motherfucker because you ain't anti-black.
They start wiggling like a fucking worm on the hook. Look at them.
You sound like a fucking
mad. Big mad. What you mad for? I just felt like one was a better option than the other.
You being a bitch on purpose.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You
don't have no
you wouldn't call me a bitch to my face, though. I promise you that. You wouldn't call me a bitch to my face, though. I promise you that. You wouldn't call me a bitch to my face. I promise you that. I promise you.
Because you a whole bitch.
But this why I keep saying it. Because every time I say it, look how they react.
You a detriment to the black
every time I say it, look how they react. They start screaming like little girls. Mad,
but you could do it. You could do it for a whole
and I find it hilarious personally. I find it fucking funny.
Your ass, but now when I'm doing it, it's
who dog walking me?
But it ain't dog walking your fucking ass.
Every point that he made, I had a counter to. Every point that he made, I had a counter to. You the only one over here screaming like a little hoe.
You made out.
You the only one screaming like a little girl.
You sound dumb.
This shit is hilarious to me. It really is. It's fucking hilarious. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, as much as you scream on TikTok, it ain't gonna change shit.
You still gonna be a bitch ass nigga. You still gonna be a motherfucker with no work, no job.
What you trying to get an emotional reaction?
Anti-black as fuck.
You trying to get an emotional reaction? You trying to get an emotional reaction? It ain't gonna work.
You still a bitch
trying to get an emotional reaction? It ain't gonna work.
An election.
Okay.
You ain't win shit.
Okay. You trying to get an emotional reaction? It ain't gonna work. You still lost.
When your ass was screaming like a whole bitch.
Lost.
When your ass was screaming like a whole bitch, you had no problem doing it then. Now you want to act like you're an adult. Now you want to act like you're an adult. See, when that energy comes your way, now you want to act like an adult. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, ho.
Wah.
Exactly.
You still lost and don't nobody agree with you. You can scream as long as you want.
And you still a
you can scream. You can scream till the fucking cows come home, bro. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, most people don't agree with you. Yeah. It's just what it is.
Most black people do.
No, they don't.
Most black people do because most black people didn't vote for the fucking orange criminal in the White House. Most black people didn't vote for the orange criminal in the White House.
Trump got more black votes from black men than any other president before him,
he didn't get the black vote. He didn't get the black vote.
Including Obama.
Donald Trump ain't get the black vote.
Including Obama.
Hold on, DeMarcus, so we can actually...
Including Obama. Why you mad?
Hey, check this out. Facts are, you're right. He did get more black male votes. You're right. And guess what? Guess what else pertains to that? The 20% of black men don't own homes.
Oh, so now we gonna talk shit about black men.
Don't have more.
So now we gonna talk shit about black men for the vote that they made.
Don't have education. Hold on, bro.
So because black men don't agree with you, now we gonna start talking shit about black men. But you pro-black.
20% of black men don't take care of their kids. 20% of these black men got felonies.
You pro-black.
Yeah, you're the same 20%, nigga.
No. Listen to what's being said.
Yeah, I just said that.
This man calls himself pro-black, but because black men didn't vote the way he wanted them to vote, now we gonna start talking shit about black men.
No, they voted for a criminal, bitch, and so did you.
About the 20%.
Now we gonna start talking shit about black men because they didn't vote the way you wanted them to vote.
You are criminals. You are the criminals.
So we all are monoliths.
You are.
We all gotta think the same. We all gotta think the same. We all gotta move the way Itchy moves. His name is fucking Itchy, but we gotta move the way Itchy moves.
Said the
fuck out of here, man. Hell
the 20% with felonies.
So now you talking shit about black men because they didn't.
The 20% that don't own homes. The 20% that don't participate in any kind of governmental.
So because black men didn't vote the way you want them to, now all of a sudden
no, it was just 20%.
But you pro-black.
It was just 20% of you niggas. Quit saying black men.
So because 20% of the community didn't vote the way you wanted them to.
Yeah, we thought you motherfuckers. You niggas ain't never did anything anyway.
People were not felons because they had the ability to vote in the first place.
You ain't never been in that community.
They're not felons. They're profitable members of society, but because they didn't vote the way you want them to, now all of a sudden they're a problem.
Yeah, you're not productive.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You do realize if you're a felon, you can't vote, right? Can you vote, Itchy?
You can be president, though.
Yeah.
Can you vote?
President, though.
Okay. Off the whatever the fuck your name is. Can you vote?
Yep,
because I
absolutely can, and I got 3
exactly. 40 years old, I'm not a felon, but because I didn't vote the way that you want me to vote, now all of a sudden I'm a problem.
No. I said that because
I got you.
Aligned with that 20%.
I understand. Because 20% of the population, because 20% of black men don't agree with you. Because 20% of black men don't agree with you. Now we're a problem.
Yeah,
because you don't agree with you.
Shit.
Y'all
absolutely
fucking problem.
shit.
I thought the black community wasn't a monolith.
Absolutely shit.
I thought the black community wasn't a monolith.
But you don't mean you be anti-black? What does that have to
what
do
is
with
anti-black about voting for who the
being
fuck you want to vote
anti-black
for?
is not a fucking difference of opinion. It's being anti-black.
What is anti-black about voting for who the fuck you want to vote for?
Because you have not presented one policy.
So because I don't think
Harris
like you,
that was anti-black.
No, fuck that. Kamala Harris is anti-black.
Fuck you mean? That was hurt the black
Kamala Harris is anti-black.
Yeah, we can name several policies from Donald Trump that is detrimental to the black community.
So because I didn't vote the way you want me to vote, all of a sudden I'm anti-black.
This has nothing to do with your fucking vote and what you stand on.
That's all you've been saying.
If you were standing on Donald Trump was going to give something to the black community or help the black community, I'd be like, you know what, you're right. But there's not one policy from Donald Trump that even presented to black men.
Opportunity zones didn't help the black community. Opportunity zones didn't help the black community. What about the First Step Act? What about the First Step Act? What about the First Step Act? That didn't help the black community.
That did not help fucking black people more than white people.
How did it not help black people?
What are you talking about?
What?
Only 7% of black men. Only 7% of black people were affected by the First Step Act, which is only federal fucking charges. When most black men are in state fucking jail. So again,
just because you screaming don't make you right.
Did not help black people with the First Step Act.
Just because you screaming don't make you right.
What's your next made up fucking fallacy?
What made up fallacy?
And he didn't even fucking write the First Step Act. So what are you talking about? What's your next
Just
fallacy?
Because you screaming don't make you right. It makes you emotional, but it don't make you right.
What's your next fallacy? Because I just proved the two that you just said wrong. What's your next fallacy?
I just said opportunity zones in the First Step Act.
Opportunity zones is only for business owners that can afford to buy those properties. It was majority white people who were able to take advantage of that.
So black people can't afford to buy shit?
The black community. Again,
black
if you're talking about inclusionary zones allow black people to live in areas where historically they have not been able to. But he didn't do inclusionary zones. He did opportunity zones.
So black people don't have the money to start businesses and buy shit?
Which is a property buying fucking act that has had nothing to do with black people.
Bro, you racist.
Selling at all. You already know what opportunity zones are.
I'm sorry, you racist.
How am I racist for calling out your lies?
That shit sound racist as fuck. You talking about black people don't have the money to buy shit?
They didn't.
What's your credit score?
My credit score is fine. I can buy whatever the fuck I want right now.
Then why are you mad?
What does that have to do?
Okay, hold on. Check this out, y'all. Check this out, y'all. I want y'all to see the contradiction. I want y'all to see the hypocrisy. He's saying his credit score is fine, and he got the money to buy shit, but opportunity zones is racist towards black people.
So you sound fucking dumb.
What? Is you black?
Bro,
are you black?
You don't know what a fucking opportunity zone is, so you're just saying random shit that Donald Trump said.
Are you black?
What is an opportunity zone?
Are you black?
Tell me what an opportunity zone is.
Opportunity zones is zones that they created for certain people in the urban area
to do what?
To be able to start businesses.
No, to do what?
Only
to get the loans to start businesses.
That is not what it fucking was. Has nothing to do with starting businesses whatsoever. So again, you're just making up fucking shit.
No, you just
because you don't know what the fuck the opportunity zones were.
You screaming and like, how the fuck do I not know what an opportunity zone is?
Because you're not saying the definition
when I took advantage of those same loans myself. Fuck is you talking about?
Bruh, the majority of the black community did not use opportunity zones. That is an actual factual fact.
Person.
What?
You hear me?
Why don't you pull up the numbers for opportunity zones?
What did you just say? Because I'm not even listening to him at this point. He just screaming loud. And
I want you to bring up the facts. I can show the facts. I can show how many black people were able to use them. You can't. So again, show us how that helped black people.
In certain areas. No, in certain areas. It was not. It's not all over the country. It's in certain areas.
Again, proving my point that he never wrote any legislation to help black people as a whole. So again,
I never said he did.
Next fucking thing.
I never said he did, but did Joe Biden?
You did.
Fuck no.
Now you lying.
No, I didn't.
You literally.
I said that there.
Oh my
I said that I felt.
I'm going
I said that I felt like
this motherfucker literally said the opportunity zone was to help black people. That was your entire fucking statement.
You said name one area of legislation that was meant to help black people, and I said opportunity zones.
It was not opportunity zones. The majority of black people
opportunity zones do help black people if you take advantage of them.
It did not help black people. Show us where it helped black people. Show us.
Me, nigga. Fuck you,
nigga.
mean?
You not nobody. You a fucking nobody. You're
I'm
not
black now, so I'm not black now. So all of a sudden I'm not black. All of a sudden I'm not black.
No, you're a nobody because you're you.
I'm not black.
It ain't got nothing to do with you being black. It's because of you. You
said help black people. I'm a black person.
I said the majority of fucking black people, not your one-off ass that you can't.
Man, I can't help the majority. Like, bro,
opportunity
if you don't decide to get up off your ass and do something, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, so now you're being like a white supremacist. It's black people's fault now.
I never said that.
Now I never said that. Black people
That's not what the fuck I
said. Zones. That's
not what I said. There's plenty of lazy ass white people too. Fuck is you talking about?
But we're talking about black people though. So now what?
I'm black.
May I?
I'm talking about me. I'm black.
This motherfucker dumb.
No, you dumb. You said black people. I'm black. I'm talking about me, and all of a sudden I don't count.
Legislation that helps the majority of black people in this country and opportunity zones.
Name one president. So name one fucking president that's put down legislation that helps the majority of black people.
Show us your opportunity zone paperwork.
There's no president
Put it on
ever.
the screen right now. Let's see your opportunity zone paperwork and what you got from it.
I take that back. I take that back.
Exactly,
the last president that put down legislation that helped the majority of black people was Abraham fucking Lincoln. There has not been one since. There has not been one since.
Talking about?
There has not been one since.
Abraham Lincoln didn't even want to free the slaves, you dumb fuck.
I know that.
He provided
black people.
That don't mean he didn't.
Yo, you're
just
dumb.
because he didn't want to don't mean he didn't.
You're dumb as fuck.
No, you dumb as fuck.
How the fuck
just because he didn't want to free the slaves don't mean LBJ. LBJ didn't want to sign civil rights legislation, but he still did it. LBJ didn't want to sign civil rights legislation, but he didn't. LBJ didn't want to sign civil rights legislation, but he did it.
Correct.
Who the
I don't
fuck
care
is
if
dick
you want
riding
to fucking
LBJ?
do it.
Ain't nobody dick riding LBJ, but we damn sure ain't gonna dick ride Donald fucking Trump.
I'm not dick riding Trump either.
You are. You saying that he helped black people?
No, y'all mad. No, y'all mad because I voted for Trump. I have never dick ride Donald Trump. I have many things that I say that Donald Trump has done that are wrong. I've done whole lives. I've done whole lives.
Dude, Donald Trump redlined African American applicants for any loans. He discriminated against people renting his properties. Don't go there.
Donald Trump won that lawsuit.
Fucking racist.
Sorry, he won that lawsuit. Sir. Yes, he did.
He paid out that fucking lawsuit. What is you talking about?
Yeah, he paid it out, but that don't mean he ain't no goddamn racist.
The federal government. That's a quote from his own father, Fred Trump. So what is you talking about?
Trump's not racist.
Donald Trump backed up Jesse Jackson for president, but you gonna tell me he a racist?
Look, Donald Trump put a bounty on him.
Y'all like tokenization.
Y'all dumb, bro.
So now he took a
anything social media tells
now he like black people. He took a picture with Muhammad Ali, so now he like black people. Y'all are fucking easy as fuck. Y'all easy marks. Easy as fuck.
Easy. That sounds like
why the fuck would a racist? Why the fuck would a racist back up a black man for president?
Why'd you ask Donald Sterling?
Donald Sterling? Really? There's a racist.
No, you said how can a fucking racist be around black people? I said ask Donald Sterling. The motherfucker who was racist as fuck had black people on his team, had a woman of color as his girlfriend, yet hated black people.
Being racist.
The fuck out of here.
You said Donald Sterling, not Donald Trump.
Don't be stealing my argument.
If the black community is not a monolith, that mean the white community is?
No,
hey, don't get mad at us.
Y'all niggas hypocritical.
They're racist because they think that white people are superior race than everybody else. Like Donald Trump and Donald Sterling, they're the same motherfucker, free the white man. Racist as fuck and tokenizing black people to act like they like black people.
You're a hypocrite. If I'm a racist, am I gonna? If I'm a black man and a racist, am I gonna back up a white man for president?
Other than taking pictures with famous black people.
Do you know what racism means?
Yes, motherfucker, a system.
Then
and he's a part of the fucking system. He was literally redlining people. He was literally not allowing black casinos on the casino floor when white people would come in and
Donald Trump is the system
and paid out for that. He's literally been sued so many times for fucking racial discrimination. So what
Donald
are you
Trump is
talking
the
about?
system?
Just walk around when you go outside and just be mad at white people?
No, I'm mad at racist white people. I don't have a problem with white people. I have a problem with racist white
Apparently
people like
he mad
Donald
at black
fucking
people
Trump.
too, because he can't stand me.
Black people have the same scenario.
And anti-black motherfuckers that would vote for a
I am
racist
not
motherfucker
anti-black.
like Donald Trump.
Ain't nothing about my thought process anti-black. I just don't think like you because I'm not a dumbass.
Anti-black because you ain't.
I'm just not a dumbass.
Thing.
I'm just not
You
a
have no
dumbass.
facts.
That's all. I'm just not stupid.
Yo,
Sorry.
you're dumb as fuck. Actually,
sorry. Sorry. I think he's on.
I think he's on point.
For myself.
I think he's on point.
You haven't
Sorry,
backed up anything with a fact. Again, opportunity zones didn't help
Sorry,
black
I
people.
have my own
First
opinion.
Step Act didn't help black people.
Excuse me.
Nothing Donald Trump did has helped black
Excuse me
people.
for having a
So
brain.
again, you're just
Like,
making up shit to be fucking right.
Excuse me for having a brain. I'm so sorry that I don't agree with everything that you co-signed to.
You
sorry,
fucking
sir.
use your brain yet. You ain't said one factual statement about Donald Trump.
Excuse me for having my own thoughts.
Is this man saying that Donald Trump is not?
That's what he's saying. That Donald Trump is not a racist. That he did so
That's what I'm saying.
Most definitely
That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking for one fucking fact, and he ain't said shit yet. He ain't shown one fact yet. He ain't shown no data yet. He ain't shown no legislation yet.
I said Donald Trump funded the Rainbow Coalition and backed up Jesse Jackson to be president.
That is called tokenization, dummy.
What white man who is going to? What white man who is racist is going to fund a black man to be
president? Racists used to have sex with their slaves. Now what?
What
so now
white man who is racist?
That
is not the same argument. That is not the same argument. What white man who is racist is going to fund a black man to become president of the fucking country?
Because the same motherfuckers that come on this app right now,
you sound dumb. You sound dumb. If I'm a racist, I am not going to put. No, if I'm a racist, I am not going to put my money behind somebody in the country who I'm racist.
Hold on. Okay. So my problem with this is that Donald Sterling, who he was referring to earlier, has also gotten awards from the NAACP. He has endorsed Democrat candidates as a Republican, right?
Very true.
So I don't think it's fair to say, well, why would you be endorsing Jesse Jackson as a president if you're not racist, right? There's got to be other qualifiers that we can use to call somebody racist.
No, but this is the main.
In general, it doesn't matter.
This is the thing, though, right? This is the thing, though, right? We can say that Donald Sterling has got awards and these types. Okay, I agree with you. But at the end of the day, has Donald Sterling put his money behind a black man to become the most empowered individual in the country? Has that ever happened?
Not happened.
We don't know.
So what I'm saying is,
we don't know where he came with the political opponent.
God damn, bro, why can't I finish the thought? What I'm saying is, if you're going to accuse a man of racism, okay, and you're going to say he's racist against black people, then why the fuck would he put his own money, his own power behind a black man to become president, which he did with Jesse Jackson, which he did with Jesse Jackson
right now
and the Rainbow
that he's not racist because he helped a black person.
Is what I'm
That's
saying
called
wrong or not?
tokenization.
Is what I'm saying wrong?
Called tokenization.
Is what I'm saying is wrong.
So you're saying it's a
am
bad
I right
thing?
or wrong?
No, you're wrong as fuck because it's called tokenization when you use a black person to act like you're not fucking racist. It's been going on for hundreds of years.
Using him. He's motivating him.
To become president?
Yes.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So you mean to tell me a racist man was trying to help a black man become president of the fucking country?
He was trying to make himself not look racist. That's what racists fucking do in power.
You're a fucking idiot.
Vehemently hated black people.
You're a fucking
Use your dumb as fuck.
You're a dumbass.
No, you're dumb as fuck.
You're a dumbass.
If you think that no white person ever has hated black people yet done something for black people.
What white person has hated black people, but did something for black people? Name one.
Abraham fucking Lincoln.
Not true.
Abraham Lincoln didn't hate black people.
Motherfucker, he did not want to free slaves.
No, he didn't want to free them, but
that's not what he said. Oh my God!
You said what white person has hated black people yet done something for black people?
That's
not what he said. I just gave you the biggest fucking one in the damn book. And
Abraham Lincoln, and I will quote him. I will quote him verbatim. I will quote Abraham Lincoln verbatim. He said, "If I could save the Union without freeing black people than I would. He never said I hate black people.
That's correct. He did say that. And he did feel that.
He never said I hate black people.
Thank you for proving my point.
He never said I hate black people. I didn't prove your point. I disproved your point, stupid.
If he cared about black people, he would have freed them regardless.
My God.
Dude,
no,
you need to get Abraham Lincoln out your mouth.
That is how that
works. That's not how that works.
The war was over.
So you keep them in slavery because you like them.
He literally
freed them.
He literally went to war to free black people, but somehow he hated us.
Coffee, bro. Sip some coffee. Relax.
He literally went to war to free black people, but somehow he hated us.
Hold on.
He did not call the war to free black people.
Yo, Demar, what racist person is tokenized to the point where I'm gonna sponsor you to become the most powerful man in the country? How's that token?
Could be that he knew that he wasn't going to win in the first place. Number two,
get next to him and just hang out and say, hey, look, I got a black friend. I put money to make you become the most powerful man in the country.
Rosa Parks. You take a picture with fucking Muhammad Ali.
Use your logic
here, bro. You take a picture with fucking Little John.
I'm gonna put money to have you in charge of the entire system of the country.
I'm sorry. When certain people start saying that certain black people have a victim mentality, this is exactly what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah,
this is exactly.
No, you sound dumb.
Because you took a picture with a famous black person, you like black people.
I'm gonna go and make you and try to help you become the most powerful
man.
Help me make that make sense. So
it don't make no sense that you think that a motherfucker not racist just because he's fucking Jesse Jackson.
Prove that.
It don't make no sense.
There's no such thing as a token president.
Fucking Jesse Jackson.
Prove that's what he did.
Hold on.
All right.
Unless this man was to come out. Hold on, Santoro. Unless he was to come out. Hold on. Unless he was to come out and tell us specifically, this is the reason I did this, we wouldn't be able to prove it. Like,
correct.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
We don't have.
But then there's that.
Donald Trump went on stage and asked a group of black conservatives, do they want the white president or the black president? I don't need to go further than that.
Did you know the context of that, bro?
That was fucking last
You know the context of that,
what the fuck they did wrong.
That
did happen.
Conservative, do you want the white president or the black president? Because I got the audio. You want the audio?
The whole audio right
now.
No,
I want you to
play the whole audio right now.
Stop fucking screaming. I want you to calm the fuck down. That's what I want you to do.
You got me fucked up.
Play the whole audio. You said you got the audio. Now you go on mute.
Play the audio.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can hear you. You don't have to
go ahead. I'm waiting.
We can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
Play the whole audio, Demar.
May I add?
You got the big screen, brother. I'm about to go look up the article too.
No, wait. We waiting on him to play the audio.
Going to go pull up because he just act like he don't know the context. Like he just said, "Do you want the black president or the white?" Doing the same thing. So like, yeah, play the audio.
He knows the context. He knows the context. He was told to follow.
Why the fuck are we making ourselves separate? It doesn't matter if it's a black or white president.
Oh, he ran.
He ran now.
In our country,
now you gonna run.
We don't have to have.
He ran.
Now you gonna run? The fuck, bro?
I want to let you know
y'all
something.
Been yelling at me for 2 hours, and now you gonna run?
Let him know something. Abraham Lincoln had no problem with slavery. He had no problem with that shit. But he realized.
That's not my argument. That's not my argument.
I know, but they don't believe this. They don't believe this. What it is they don't grasp the fact that he knew it was wrong. It was a wrong thing to do. That's why
I agree.
Abraham Lincoln went where he went.
But Abraham Lincoln also said, if I could save the Union without ending slavery, then I would. But he also knew that the only way to save the Union was to end slavery. Because the South and the North had very different... Exactly.
He saw the writing on the wall.
I'm not one of those people sitting here acting like Abraham Lincoln was the savior of black people. I know the context behind the story. I'm just saying, like, he also understood, like, at the end of the day, we would have to label him as an abolitionist because he ended slavery. We would have to. The same way we have to label John Brown. And John Brown didn't do it. John Brown didn't do what he did because he felt like he had some type of affiliation with black people. He did it on religious stances. You know what I'm saying? This goes against my religion. So I'm not about to act like there weren't other circumstances. They didn't do what they did. We still be in the same well, I don't think we'd be in the same
We would be
situation
on a
today.
panel right now
I feel like
arguing.
shit would have changed by now. But I'm saying, like, our conversation would be a whole different right now. So, like,
Correct.
what is true? You feel me? So, like,
no,
Abraham Lincoln.
Like,
Like,
top
man,
dancing,
I gotta
coon
put my
ass
black
nigga.
brothers.
Have you ever heard of Timbuktu?
Hold on.
Who has heard of Timbuktu?
Holy shit.
I know what
Hold
Timbuktu
on,
is.
bruh. Hold on.
Hold the door.
Would you have the black president or the white president who got 1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think they want the white guy. Ain't that a bitch?
Racist as fuck.
I think we wanted the white dude.
No, that's
Well, I think MAGA wanted the white
Yeah,
guy.
but that's crazy though how you ain't play the whole clip. That's not the whole
I
clip
think the
though,
country
bro.
pretty much let you know.
So that was wrong. The majority of black
think the
women
country
voted
let
for
you know.
Kamala
That's not the
Harris,
whole
so that was
clip.
wrong. He was talking
Wasn't
to
the whole
black
clip.
That's not true.
He was talking to black people. So what is you
He was
talking about?
talking
He
to
did not win the
people.
majority
Yeah.
of the black
So
vote.
I'll
So
put
he
it
was
up.
Did we
talking
not
to
just say?
racists. We did not want his
say
fucking
not even
racist
30
white
minutes
ass.
ago? Did we not just say not even 30 minutes ago that Trump got more of the black vote than any president before him?
No,
Did we not just say that?
Yes,
he
he did.
got
Yes, he
more of
did.
the Republican
did.
black vote.
He got
did not
he
get
got the
majority
higher
of the
ratio
black
of black
vote. He
votes,
did
my
not.
brother.
The
I'm
majority
not
of the black
Hold
vote
on,
went
wait,
to
wait,
Kamala
wait.
Harris.
I'm
Pull
not
up the
saying
numbers.
Republican. I
Okay,
voted
pull
for
up the
Obama
numbers.
twice.
Pull up the
I
numbers.
voted for Obama twice.
Put
I'm not
up
a
the
fucking
numbers.
Republican.
Live with it.
Okay, DeMarcus, real quick. Let me say something there because they cut me
I
off.
voted for Obama
Listen,
twice.
Put
I'm
up
not
the
a fucking
numbers. No,
Republican.
don't let him
voted
run.
twice, too.
He has the
Oh, my
numbers
God.
that
I
Donald
switched
Trump
my
got the
fucking
majority
speed
of the
after
black
Biden,
vote.
'cause
He
Biden's
needs
a
to pull that
dipshit.
shit up or he's a fucking liar.
That's
Where's the
not
numbers?
true.
He's a fucking
So you went
liar.
and clipped the video. So you went and clipped the video without context, and then didn't want to answer the rest of it,
What?
and then
What
trying to
clip?
accuse every single black person who voted for him for being a
80% of-
What's the
Republican.
clip?
I voted for
80% of
Obama
black
twice.
men voted for Harris.
Literally, what is you talking about?
I
And in
voted
that
for
clip,
Obama
you was
twice.
lying on Obama.
I'm not a
I
Republican.
voted for Obama twice too.
Okay, so
Okay,
can I
and
I
just address
switched
something?
because Biden was putting us in a fucking dirt.
Yeah, y'all don't know shit about policy. Y'all don't know shit about government. So again, Donald Trump was
Because
lying
we don't
about
agree with
Obama
you,
in
now
that
all of a
very
sudden
clip
we don't
where
know
he
shit
asked
about
black
policy
people,
and we don't
do
know
we
shit
want
about
the white
government.
president or the black
I
president?
thought the black
He was
community
lying
wasn't
on
a monolith.
Obama because he was
Why don't
saying
you
that
ask the
he
man
saved
who
the
the three
military
branches of government are?
$1.6 billion on Air Force One when the military came out the next day and said
Executive,
that he didn't
legislative,
save
and
that money.
judicial.
So not only did he lie
Yeah, I
on
don't think he
Obama,
knows
I
that.
guarantee you he
black
didn't know
people
that.
against a
I
fucking
guarantee
I know
you
he
he
don't
didn't know
know
that.
because he's a fucking racist son of a bitch.
I guarantee
not
you
No,
he
he
didn't
don't know that.
I don't know.
I guarantee
saying
you.
that. He's
Executive,
not.
legislative,
He
and
probably thinks the
judicial.
government branch is CNN.
Now tell me which branch does what? DeMarco, whatever the fuck your name is. Which branch does what? Executive, legislative, and judicial. What are their jobs? But I don't know shit about
You ain't gonna
policy.
fucking question me.
But I don't know shit about.
You
Answer
don't
the
know shit
question.
about the motherfucking
Answer the
government.
fucking
We're not
question.
doing a quiz show.
Answer the question.
You asking me what the fuck the government
Answer
does?
question. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm asking
answer the
you.
question,
I'm
man.
asking you. Answer the question.
So the legislative branch literally writes our fucking laws. The judicial branch enforces the laws written by the legislative branch, and the executive branch also. What?
Wrong.
What are you talking about?
Wait. How?
Are you saying that the judicial branch doesn't back
Let
up the
him
laws
finish.
written
Let
up
him
by the
finish.
legislature? Why the fuck do we have a court?
Marcus,
Are you
You think the judicial branch means
The
judge?
judicial branch does not write laws.
You
they
think the
enforce
judicial
laws.
branch means
The
judge?
They
judicial branch
interpret
does not
the
write
law.
laws. They enforce laws. Are you dumb?
Thank you.
They
interpret the law.
interpret
They don't
the
enforce
law.
shit. They don't enforce shit.
Whoa,
Stupid.
whoa. You're telling me that
You
you
don't know
go
what
to
the
court
fuck you talking
and those
about.
Well, the
laws
ones
are
that
not
say yes
enforced
or
and put
no.
your ass in
Explain
fucking
it to
jail.
people.
The court is part of the court is part of the administrative branch of government.
You mean executive?
Yeah, the
It's called
executive
judicial
are part of the executive branch.
Thank you.
Judges.
Are
what are you
the other branch that
you
interprets
dumb?
law.
The executive branch enforces laws, not the judicial branch.
Correct.
He said the
Correct. So-
judges, which is
That's
which
right. A
interpret
judge interprets
No, I said
law.
just because it says judicial, he thought that means that they enforce laws. Judicial
Correct.
don't enforce
Hey,
laws.
tap dancing coon ass nigga, you literally disrupting reality to try to defend this man. He said judges.
I'm not
As
disrupting
in the
shit. He
judicial
was wrong.
system.
Disagreements and
He said judicial enforces laws.
God,
He said judicial enforces laws. No, they do not.
Hold on, wait.
He said
because maybe I am on bill. Y'all need to go watch Schoolhouse Rock again.
Hold on.
Dumb motherfuckers.
Dana J.
Hold on.
Dana J.
Hey guys, y'all are talking on top of each other. I can't understand anything.
Okay.
They need to go watch Schoolhouse Rock again because they don't know how the fuck the government works.
Yeah. The legislative branch writes laws. The
Wait, are you implying
executive
that I don't
branch
know how the
executes the
government
laws,
interprets it.
and the judicial branch interprets the laws.
Thank you.
Interprets. Yes. And
That's the power. The judges.
I gotta make sure
The judges have the right to tell the Congress they fucked up and made a
I
wrong
gotta make sure I'm
law.
not smoking Smith. DeMarcus, did I not say that 5 minutes ago? That the judicial branch interprets law?
No, not you, Solo. DeMarcus. His dumb ass came up here trying to tell me I don't know how the law works, but he can't even explain to me how the fuck
DeMarcus knows how the law works 10 times better than you, I guarantee you.
Obviously he don't because he got it wrong. Sorry. Obviously he don't, but he got it wrong. I understand that this is your TikTok friend, but he got it fucking wrong. So obviously he don't know how it works better than me.
Smarter than you because you gotta be a dumbass.
Obviously he's not smarter than me because when they asked me what the three branches of government was, I had no problem with answering. When they asked him how does the three branches of government work, he got it fucking wrong. So who's right and who's wrong? Obviously he's not smarter than me. Obviously I'm smarter than him. Fuck is you talking about? See, this is my problem. This is my problem with my own people, and I'm gonna say this. I don't even like saying this in the company of other groups.
So you
but
about
I'm
to
gonna
say some dumbass
some
shit.
of you motherfuckers seem to think that simply because I'm black, I gotta think the same way that you think, and that's
No,
the
I just
problem.
think that you have to think logically, and you don't.
I am
There's
thinking.
no
Hold on a second.
There's
Hold on a
nothing I
second.
said. There's nothing I said. This whole conversation is illogical. It's just because you don't agree with it. Now
Your ideology in itself,
you don't agree
you're
with my thought process.
voting to directly harm yourself is illogical.
Fuck you in the pussy you came out of.
Yeah,
Real
fuck
talk.
you too, little
Like,
bitch.
bro,
I don't give a
I'm
fuck
sick of
about
that
that.
shit. I don't think like I think
I would
like
slap
me.
all the sass out of your
I don't
fucking
think
mouth.
like you. I
Fuck
think
up.
like you. You ain't gonna do a
Hold on,
motherfucking thing. I
please.
promise
I
you
will.
wouldn't say that
I
shit in
will.
my face. I promise you
Tighten
wouldn't
that
say
shit
that
up.
shit in my face.
I
Y'all be
promise
talking
you I
real tough
would.
over the
I would
internet,
stand-
but
I
I
would
promise you
stand
would not
I
say
would
that
stand
shit
in
in
your
my
chest and
face.
say it, actually.
Because I don't think like you. Now all of a sudden,
No,
I'm a problem.
because you
bro.
said fuck me
No,
and the
fuck
pussy
you.
I came out of.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
why.
you in the pussy you came
Exactly,
out of.
that's
Because
why.
I don't think
Ain't
like you.
because of how you
Because
think.
I don't
That's
think
how you
like you.
talk.
I'm
on.
You got a alligator
no,
mouth
hell
with a
no.
hummingbird
Nope.
ass.
Hold
That's
on,
You don't know my
hold
life.
on.
You don't know my life.
You got an
don't know
alligator
me.
mouth with a hummingbird.
Hold on,
ass.
gentlemen. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
Be nice. Be nice.
All right.
Let's
Hold on. Now, the way
You
I
don't fucking
look
know
at
me.
things,
I don't have to think
personally.
like you just because I'm black. That's bullshit.
Let's have a
That's
conversation.
racism. That's
So
racism.
tell me,
If we
tell
gonna
me
be honest
in what
about
way?
it.
Tell me what ways you benefited from your vote. Tell me.
What ways have I benefited from my vote? The extrication of illegal immigrants out of my community.
Right. Okay. And
Just
so
that
when we
alone.
start this conversation, first I want to preface this by saying I live
That
in South
alone
Florida.
benefits
Hey,
the black
buddy. Hey,
community.
buddy. Okay. First I want
I'm
to
not your
preface
buddy.
this. Hey, buddy.
I'm not your buddy. I don't know you.
Okay, sure. Hey, bitch. I want to preface this
Fuck
by
you,
saying that I live
pussy.
in South Florida, which has one of the highest capacities of migrants where I live. So I want you to know that these are my neighbors. These
What
are
up,
my
nigga? What
classmates,
Kamala was going to
So?
do?
teachers, all of that,
Kamala was
right?
gonna
And
do?
so I just want you to know when
I don't give a fuck.
when
Bye.
I have this conversation, I'm going to back it up with statistics.
What
But
Kamala was
however,
gonna
on a personal anecdotal level, I want you to
Kamala
know
was
that I
gonna do
interact
for
with
you.
these people much more
Don't
than you
care.
do. So where do you live?
Don't
Where do
care.
you live?
Kamala going to do
Don't
for
care.
you?
None of your
Her name is
fucking
Kamala, but where do you
None of
live?
your fucking business.
What's
That's where I live.
Kamala
Right.
going to do
I
for
live
you?
in
So
Bumfuck,
tell me
Egypt.
how.
Illegally, bro.
Bumfuck,
So you can
Egypt.
say
That's where I live.
all of these dumbass insults.
What was Kamala
man.
gonna do for you?
You're a TikTok thug because you would never say that to my face with your bitch.
What was
pussy
Kamala
ass.
going to
Yeah, I
do for
would.
you?
Bitch made
I
ass,
definitely
hoe
would.
ass nigga.
I'm one of those.
What was
I
Kamala
definitely
going to do?
would.
That fucking
I
bitch.
definitely
Hey,
would.
oh, here you go. Oh, why you didn't play the whole clip?
Lil Watch
Jamal?
fucking TJ Maxx.
Jamal, why
man.
you didn't play the whole clip?
I said it in your face without any
With that
fucking
motherfucking
provocation.
raw
Jamal, why you didn't
I'm one
play
of
the
those.
whole
We get some
You got me always
moderation
crossed.
here.
And pay for less, nigga.
Stop
Yeah,
talking
okay.
so
Law
loud.
say your body is from Rainbow.
Okay.
You shiesty ass
Have a
nigga.
conversation.
Can we
Hold on,
get
what was
some
You got that home get up from
moderation?
Rainbow.
Please.
All your jewelry come from Rainbow, nigga.
Solo, what was
Really?
your
Okay.
Kamala going to do for you?
My jewelry costs
You
more than everything you want.
shanky, janky ass,
May
jive
we
turkey
get
ass
some
nigga.
I'm wearing your house
moderation?
on my
You
wrist
janky
right
as
now.
hell,
What
Jack,
you
yo,
talking
hold
about?
on, yo,
You a
bro,
fucking
yo, bro,
jive
bro.
turkey,
What was she
nigga.
gonna do for y'all, bro?
I got your rent on my neck.
You shaking
right
and
now.
janking.
janky
Hey,
as hell,
go
going hard for somebody.
You can't even drop my rent inside of fucking Ross.
I got your rent on my neck right now.
Vote for somebody.
All right,
vote for somebody.
Man, I was not on everything
You
you want.
shanky, janky ass.
May
jive
we
turkey
get
ass
some
nigga.
I'm wearing your house
moderation?
on my
You
wrist
janky
right
as
now.
hell,
What
nigga.
you talking about?
Hold on,
You a
bro,
fucking jive
bro.
turkey,
What was she gonna do for y'all, bro?
I got your rent on my
You
neck.
shaking
right
and
now.
You
janking.
janky
You
as
said they
hell,
going
nigga.
hard for somebody.
You can't
Yo,
even
you
drop my
sitting
rent
there,
inside
your
a
dumb
fucking
ass,
Ross.
I got your
nigga.
rent on my
your
neck right
dumb ass
now.
was voting for somebody.
All
You
right.
had
You
Ross
mad?
Jewelry,
You
nigga.
mad?
I was
I don't
voting for
think
somebody.
you do.
Damn, let other people speak.
Hey,
That bitch out too many times, it breaks.
I never fuck. No, I did.
You said you voted for everything that
Keep
Donald
your
Trump
fucking
did.
jury on.
Donald Trump
Take my
closed
jury
down
off
civil
and break.
rights division.
Yo, Solo, what
Donald
was
Trump
Kamala
closed
gonna
down
do?
civil rights
My name is
division.
Kamala,
Donald
dumb
Trump
bitch.
closed down
Until you
tell
come
me
and
not
pronounce my name
because they
correctly,
were
I'm not
helping
What was
gonna
black
Kamala
people.
gonna do
Donald
for
Trump
y'all?
fired black people because they were black.
What
Donald
was
Trump
Kamala
did all
gonna
that
do for y'all,
anti-black
Solo?
shit.
Okay, so
She had an anti-prac.
I'm supposed to
Wait,
vote
hold on,
for the
can I
same
answer
woman
that
who
question?
said I'm not
Yeah,
doing
answer
it
the
Ross
question. What she
Jewelry.
gonna do for
black
y'all?
people.
Because
I
niggas